Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store to price match it?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See,
Romance.
it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki, ho!
Key what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki, whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is with you. It is Monday, March 22nd, 2021. That's a lot of for you. Hopefully we'll be for you as well this morning, if you know what I mean. It's Gaming Morning Show. We are excited to spend 3 hours with you, supposedly, this morning on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I am Ryan, that is Sean, and look, it's Maiko. We are excited to recap the weekend, talk to you about things that happened in our lives, hear what happened in yours. We're going to talk about a big event coming up on Sunday. A whole bunch of good stuff ahead on this edition of the show. Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news, this day in gaming history, and birthdays all on the way as well. Thank you, AJ, for the host. Good morning to Axe, who was first, undoubtedly in the chat. I also see Lady K joining us this morning. Look, it's Mike O working the keys this morning so far. Apparently the answer is always C, according to our good friend, the backward hat. That is a nice keyboard. I feel like we're on QVC all of a sudden for some reason. You're
Play it like a
love this
guitar.
keyboard. Did you say a keytar?
Yeah,
That'd
play
be
it like a
nice.
guitar.
I love keytars. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Yeah, get that guitar.
Play it good. Tickle them plastics.
Just made a lot of noises happen. I'm not really sure what I just did to my computer.
Oh, yeah.
I'll figure it out as we go, though. It'll be fine.
That's a problem for future Mike, right?
Sure. Yeah. Not right now,
Yeah,
Mike.
definitely not right now. What is on
I
your
gotta
shirt?
use the work computer afterwards anyway.
You have
So I'll
a,
just use this guy. So even if this one doesn't work, I got this one, I guess. I don't
Mike
know.
has a Schoolhouse Rock shirt on this morning.
Yeah. I'm just a Bill.
Are you only a Bill?
I'm just a Bill, yeah. I'm just a Bill, and life is a nightmare. I'm just a Bill. I like to be a law someday.
That's quite the mashup.
Sorry.
I don't know if those two bands recreated that or not. Do you remember?
Yeah, totally. No,
Oh,
they
yeah.
did. I remember
Nate-
like it was yesterday.
Name a more iconic duo. Schoolhouse Rock and whatever band that was. I can't even...
That was Simple Plan.
It was Simple Plan. Of course
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Simple Plan. I will tell you, you'd be proud of me because I listened to a lot of Alt Nation this weekend driving back and forth from work, and they're having March Sadness right now, and they play some of the most sadly toned emo songs during March Sadness during the course of the trip. So
Love it.
heard a lot of it. They also have a channel apparently called Emo Project. This is not a Sirius XM advertisement, by the way. But they also have an online-only Emo Project channel, so... Yeah, did you say it could be? Could be. Yeah.
Could be.
Who knows?
Hit us up.
See what happens.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Why would we plug things on the show that it's ridiculous?
Yeah, right? Oh, your coffee looks amazing, though.
So dunkerific.
In a completely unrelated note, it looks just absolutely amazing.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
Hey, it's Sean and a cat. It looks like Arturo is
Look,
needing
it's
your
Sean.
attention.
He is all worked up this morning.
Oh,
It's quite the tail
I-
there, right up in your
is
face.
he
I
Twitter
woke up-
pated?
I woke
problem?
up to him knocking crap off of my dresser, which usually means, hey, wake up, I want food. And so I fed him. And then he ate, and now he's like, I must show you affection because you fed me. And so he's been up on my desk all morning.
Thank you for giving me the gift of food. I appreciate you.
You are my human, and now I will give you lots of attention.
There are many humans like you, but this one is mine. Let's see what's going on. Why they choose March for sad music? March is the month I was born. It should be about fun, damn it. I will express that towards SiriusXM and make sure to let them know about that. I think they just like the fact that it sounded like March Madness, which is the basketball tournament that we'll talk about in just a second. Axe saying, I am doing an English examination for 2 hours, so I will not be here. All right, well, thank you for the lurk. Good luck with your English. Let us know how that goes.
I don't know if you noticed, then he wrote like 10 other things, so I don't know.
Listen,
think Axe-
Axe is about as good as lurking as I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so
Axe should
hard.
just bring us with him to class and then like put us in his ear and just like read the questions out loud because he has to read to himself, and we'll give him the answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can help.
But let's be honest. I mean,
It's-
were you really good at English class?
Oh hell yeah, I was real good. I enjoyed college because everything became essay based instead of like test based, and I could take like 2 sentences and turn it into 6 pages. I'm very good with the whole the words thing, so much to the point where my wife doesn't allow me to write emails because like if we need to email someone, she's like, I've got it done. Okay, bye. And I'm like, oh, good morning. I hope that your day is going incredibly well. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. I really quite enjoy what we're doing today. And she's like, just say you're done. I'm like, okay, fine. That's Mad Megan.
Sean, you
don't
remember
like
college?
Mad
It was
Megan.
all essay based, right? No tests whatsoever.
No, there was tests, but a lot of what I
tests.
took was essay based. Yeah, a lot of
I
writing
avoided the
intensive.
essay-based courses.
Yeah, I took writing intensive
Because I'm-
courses for that
I'm the
reason.
opposite. They'll be like, write a 6-page paper answering this question, and I'll write like 3 paragraphs and be like, I feel like I answered it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm all done.
You should get the point, right? You just need the deets. Right? It's so funny because I'm more in the camp of Mike, but my wife and I talk about this all the time. And she was definitely in the, man, I just hate writing essays, but if I could take some tests, that would be amazing. Like, yeah. I was in project-based stuff. It was great. It worked for me really well.
No, I suck at tests.
Lady K, I will wish you a happy birthday when that day comes, but I will tell you happy birthday month. Sean, how was my wife's birthday? Was it pretty good?
I saw her briefly.
Okay.
She came by to say hi to her parents, and I was wandering around Disneyland with some friends. And so she popped in, I said, hello, happy birthday, and then she left.
Well, when she wakes up, well, actually, she's probably awake, but when I get done with the show, I'll go inside and say, hey, happy birthday finally, because I can actually acknowledge it at this point as opposed to this weekend when I was not able to do so.
You haven't said happy birthday to your wife yet?
I've said it, but I haven't been in the same space with her since her birthday happened over the weekend. This
We're
is the life
celebrating
of
today,
someone
though.
who works in sports. Yeah, I'm told that is the case. Is we're going to be celebrating
Nice.
tonight. So, speaking of birthdays, it is Keegan-Michael Key's birthday. That is our topic of the day on this day that is otherwise known as World Water Day, Gryffindor Pride Day. Does that mean that is that the one that I am? Is that the orange? Not the orange, the red and yellow one.
The
Yellow?
red and yellow is Gryffindor.
Okay, so this is my Pride Day. So go Gryffindor!
Purples and oranges.
Let's Quidditch. As young as you feel day. Okay.
It's pretty
Hey,
old.
it's Goof Off Day. What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Shocking.
And Daffodil Day, which, by the way, are blooming quite nicely. But it is Keegan-Michael Key's birthday, so we are asking you for your favorite show, movie of Keegan-Michael Key's, or best Key and Peele sketch if you've watched that entire thing. We'll get into a top 10 list later today on Keegan-Michael Key. Damn it, this is going to be hard. His best roles over the course of his career. Someone wished me a happy birthday a week early. I felt bad having to tell them I'm a Ravenclaw. That's right. I'm apparently the world's
were they
worst
upset?
Gryffindor. Yeah, right? Was that a problem? Did you offend them?
I think those were 2 sets.
I think they were two as well.
They like flip a
It's more
table.
fun to make them one, though.
You're gonna
I
love,
also am a Ravenclaw.
you're gonna love the mode I just picked.
You didn't do the thing, did you?
Oh, I sure did.
Oh, great.
This will be the only time we play this. Good morning, Wage. Thank you for joining us on the show. Appreciate it. Have you seen either of you seen Toy Story 4?
No,
Oh,
I haven't.
So as many things that were wrong with Toy Story 4, which namely has to do with like Howdy Doody dolls, Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele were hilarious as the 2 stuffed animals in Toy Story 4. So that was one of the first roles that came to mind when I was thinking about Keegan-Michael Key. But have you ever seen the Key and Peele sketch of the football introductions and all the names?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's good. You should watch it, Mike. My favorite part of that whole thing is because I watched so much Sunday Night Football, and that was the first that kind of pioneered the whole, Ryan Smith, Oregon, where they have to announce their college and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And apparently Jordan Peele, I like the exodus of this sketch, because Jordan Peele was sitting down and he's like, Keegan, did you know that there's a lineman for the Jets named DeBrickashaw Ferguson? Keegan-Michael Key's like, yeah. He's like, that's his name. And Keegan-Michael Key's like, yeah. And Jordan Peele's like, huh. And I guess he went and wrote that sketch that night where he made these outlandish names that they used to introduce people in the sketch. So search the East versus West introduction sketch from those 2.
Nice throw.
Wait, you can throw knives?
Oh,
No, it's
we
a
have a
tomahawk.
tomahawk as well.
That's you?
Well, it's knife fight. There's a knife there.
I just ran past him. He scared the crap out of me because he was a clown.
Kind of what I figured happened.
I was not ready. Yeah, so I see this happen. Okay, so I see your death marker, and it's like, oh, he's over there, and I just run right by him. Nope. Yeah, right here.
Oh dang!
So I run right by him.
Right.
By the way,
in
we're playing knife 3v3. By the way.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
the thing.
That's-
So,
Great. It's the best.
is this the mode that you thought we were gonna play, Sean?
Oh yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh, Ryan's gonna pick this. And sure enough, you did.
Oh, I missed.
Oh what? I tried to slide stabby stab and didn't work.
Nice. Oh,
He
nice
saved his
tries.
tomahawk.
What a boob.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
so I've never ever seen any Key and Peele or is that guy just laying down?
Yep. They're
What?
just camping there waiting.
What?
Because, knives, so let's camp.
Wage, how was your weekend? Let us know. You've never seen a single Keegan-Michael Key anything. No Mad TV.
He was on Mad TV.
I just missed. There's the line down in the back again.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they're gonna just hide in the back, let's just wait for the flag.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Oh, you just got off a vacation. Nice work, Wage.
I'm sorry, Wage.
Because getting off vacation's the worst.
It's the hardest thing to do because you have been on vacation for, in Wage's, instance, 11 days, and now you have to do things again.
I'm watching the left above you, too.
Okay,
I'm watching Sean watch this side.
See, I almost think that going on vacation's harder because you have to prepare for all the stuff that you have to leave whilst preparing to go on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
We all just gonna. You just throw your thing at me?
I was just getting
What?
the
We
person.
still lost.
That's because that person
Well.
did a 360. This was pretty badass. This person has a 360 slash on me.
And then we were both just.
Oh my gosh,
Waiting
that was
nicely.
amazing.
Ryan, that was the way you were supposed to be watching.
I was until they showed up, and then I missed. Okay, I'm watching your left again,
I have a shovel now.
just as effectively as I watched the left last
They're
time.
coming.
I just keep missing.
We did it.
Did you get the other two?
Yeah.
Nice,
They were nice enough to come at me, dog.
bro.
Well, I'm glad they learned their lesson and stopped camping like boring people. Because the only thing to make a really... Is this a banana knife?
I thought it was like Link's sword for a second.
Anyway, the only way to make a boring mode worse is by playing it wrong.
What do you mean a boring mode?
Oh, this mode
This
is
is a
terrible.
pretty. What? I was just
See?
stabbed in the back. I was just Julius Caesar.
That person
avenged
is
you.
fast. Well, apparently, chat, nobody likes the knife fight mode, but whatever.
So I have this extra camera
like
that
the
I'm
banana.
tempted to set up looking outside my window, so then people can be like, "Oh, it's the Mike watches the world during playing Call of Duty cam."
What? Do we have a military, like, saber or something?
Wow, it's a machete.
I don't know. That looks like a long, like, saber.
If you look on the bottom of your screen, it says the word
Well,
machete.
they're wrong.
Machete.
All right, well, we lost.
The quicker this game mode can be over, the happier I will be.
Well, we just have to play it 3 or 4 times today.
Apex?
Almost.
Is it?
I got one of them.
You got one.
You got one. You just gotta kill the other ones. Do you guys know that today is Monday?
Today is Monday.
Monday.
Morning, Dr. Chicken. Is good to see you this morning. We'll see how much
This
work
is
the
the-
team put in while I was out. That is always a concern.
R.I.P. Wage.
It's the worst kind of Monday.
Oh, yeah, because you can't be here the whole show.
I have to work.
Sean just
Well, that's
tomahawked the
unfortunate.
hell out of this guy.
There's
I
two
tried to
in there.
bounce shot, it didn't work.
Oh, he got me.
Gosh, I keep missing.
Don't miss. Knives are so dumb.
He's just gonna Oh, how
What?
did he do
What?
that? Oh, that's not
He got
a
a
knife.
gun.
That's a
You
weapon.
can't do that.
What is happening?
That's cheating.
That person's very good at knife mode. I just want to point that out. Just was messing with
was-
us. At the
That
end.
was also chaos.
And then pulls out a gun at the end. That was worth it. I don't care what you say, chat. Sean, Mike, that was worth it. Oh my gosh, that was so fun.
Ridiculous.
All right, well, that's how we opened up the show. It's 6:21 on the West Coast, now 6:22. It's 22 after on 9 o'clock in the East, and it is 1:22. I think for a set duration of time. I don't know. I've heard March 28th or something is when everything kind of resyncs up in the UK.
So
did,
they say.
did you watch the Clip ME show this weekend?
Hell yeah, I did.
No,
You missed it.
Heck to the yes.
I missed it.
Chris played the entire Puppet Pals again.
The entire puppet.
The entire thing
All
again.
15 minutes of it.
Yeah. If you happen to watch it, we were all there again.
Oh, I usually get back and watch it on VOD when I miss it, so I'm gonna have to put that on today.
I watched it as soon as I got back to my office on Saturday night. I was so excited to watch it. I love that show.
It's such a great idea, and it's so funny. And every week I'm excited. Section. And thus far, I have not yet made it.
Everything resyncs up on my birthday. It is all about that date, Lady K. The moment that it resyncs up. So never saw any Mad TV. Never saw Jingle Jangle on Netflix.
I didn't watch
He was
Jingle
good in that.
Jangle.
He was really good in that.
I've seen Mad TV, but I don't remember him at all in the show.
Well, I mean, you just might have watched it at a different time. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what years he was on. It's a Saturday Night Live type thing, right?
That
You
might
know,
have been
different
though.
cast.
Well, yeah, I remember the early ones. What's with like what's his name, Stewart. Look what I can do. I used to do that all the time.
I bet that
I'm
didn't
gonna start
ever
doing
get
it
annoying.
again. No, never.
Never, not once.
Never.
Well, I'm gonna send you some
but yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key recommendations. I'll just search like top 10 Key and Peele sketches. They're pretty
Cool.
hilarious.
Let me add it in with all the extra time that I have.
I mean, you did stay up the other night and watch all of Justice League and Winter Soldier, Falcon, something. So
Well, so what's today? Monday? So Saturday night I forewent the streaming so I could sit down and watch Justice League, and I watched the whole 4 hours and 2 minutes of it. And holy balls, was it amazing.
okay,
People should just hire Zack Snyder to do everything. So
you heard it here first. Gaming Morning Shows. Look, it's Myco gives Justice League Zack Snyder cut 5 holy balls,
holy balls with
Not
a Z.
one, not 2.
Sisuchi said 100%. It was so much better than the original. And I watched the original this week, and I introduced my my kids to Justice League. Don't tell Megan. And they mostly enjoyed it, minus the flying scary things.
If
which
Megan
were
found
only-
out, what would Megan say about you showing the kids Justice League?
I really don't think you should have done that.
Well, the good news is if you find time to set aside the 2+ hours you showed the kids Justice League and the 4+ hours that you watched the Snyder Cut, you could probably consume the top 10 Jordan Peele, Keegan-Michael
That was
Key
quality time with Dad.
Okay.
So that's
Hey-
how I framed it with them.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bob, how many holy balls did Mike give the Justice League?
5.
Thank you, Bob.
5.
Tiny tab, so I fixed my sleep schedule because it is Monday and I am here. Woo! Guarantee you'll get rid of
I didn't know it was broken.
I love the original.
Tabs, did
but
you-
Zach's
did you
version was
glue it?
better. Did you glue your sleep schedule?
Yeah, did you glue it back together? Did you use duct tape or Gorilla Tape, as Ryan thought?
Whatever Mike put on the back of his phone. Does it still have residue?
No, it's good to go.
Look at that.
It's
Look
money.
at
It's
that.
got like fingerprints on there though.
It is 6:26. We need to get informed with the headlines of the day, video game wise. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Speaking of video games,
Good morning. It is Monday, March 22nd, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. I don't have any Keegan-Michael Key news. Is that okay?
What?
He's in Pinocchio.
Is someone moving?
Yeah,
a-
Arturo
happening?
insists on walking over this piece of like packing paper.
Someone printing out like a newspaper right now?
No, there's like, you know, like the big crumply paper you put in like packages. There's a piece of that on the floor, and Arturo's like, "This is where I'm gonna walk."
Arturo
and now
is,
he's laying
is
down.
adding to the aesthetic of the bit. You are literally in the newsroom right now. They're printing things out as we speak.
can you let Arturo know it goes do not
Holy cow!
doing it.
So the Resident Evil movie reboot has gotten some new details that we're gonna go through. We haven't really talked about this movie, but I think a lot of people have heard that it is coming. Is no longer going to be in the same universe that they created with their previous movies, which is probably a welcome fact to most people who are fans of the actual games. This movie we now know is called Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, and will be set during the first 2 games of the franchise. And they have released some of the set photos and some creepiness. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely go check out the pictures, because the mansion that they revealed is super creepy.
Yay!
Yeah. So It looks like this is going to be a lot more accurate to the actual games.
Nice.
And the first movie is going to focus on the Spencer Mansion, which is probably a good thing.
I just really like that it's called a Resident Evil movie reboot, full title, new details, and creepy as star mansion revealed.
Yeah.
What do you think those stars are covering around? Dude? Creepy as dude?
Poopy.
Creepy as...
It's
Creepy.
Creepy is Ryan.
It's
that's
definitely
probably-
Ryan. Definitely Ryan.
I would guess that you're probably right.
Yeah, it's got to be that.
Most definitely.
Speaking of video games being turned into some sort of movie/TV product,
Okay, stretch, but I'll allow it.
The Last of Us HBO show also has some details revealed. This comes from Jonathan Dornbush of IGN. Namely, that the first season of the HBO show is going to fully adapt the first game, but will deviate greatly in some episodes, which kind of makes sense. But it's nice to hear that they are taking, time-wise, going to take the episodes of the first season and try to tell the full story of the first game, and not either completely deviate from the games entirely, or try to space out the first game into like multiple episodes. This is a quote from showrunner Craig Mazin. He says, quote, "We talked at length that season 1 of the show is going to be the first game. The philosophical underpinnings of the story were the essential thing to get right about the adaptation. As far as the superficial things, like should a character wear the same plaid shirt or the same red shirt, they might or might not appear in it. That's way less important to us than getting the core of who these people are and the core of their journey." Neat.
Neat.
Neil Druckmann is also quite involved with this project, which is a good sign. Speaking of details being announced for things that are coming in the future,
Okay.
Jackbox Party Pack 8 is set to arrive
Some
this
news
fall.
is basically what you're telling us is news.
Shut up. Jackbox Party Pack 8 is set for this fall. To no one's surprise, because they've been pretty consistent with coming out with a new set of games every fall. But this is the first we've heard about the new one coming out again this fall. The first game announcement for this party pack is likely to occur before the end of May, so we still have a little bit of time before we get any solid gameplay or announcement of games. Kind of hoping they break away from their theme the last couple times of like 2 or 3 sequels to games and then a couple new ones, and just give us some new stuff, especially since other social type games like Fall Guys, Among Us, and Valheim have gotten so popular during the pandemic. This is a really good time for Jackbox Party Pack to really blow us out of the water.
Nice.
And for the most prestigious, let's jumping way ahead. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the
Easy
program
now.
on segment within a segment, where we take a look at what is out today. Vaporum Lockdown out on Switch.
That sucks.
That's all I got.
What an exhaustive list. I wonder what name of the morning is.
Nothing. No one gets it today.
That's a weird name for a game.
That actually would be a game that I'd expect him to have on the list.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, so only one game out today. I don't know why they insist on... There are days with like 20 games, and then every now and then there's like one game. Doesn't anyone look at this and be like, hey, there's only one game coming out on Monday. We should switch our release date to Monday.
I think historically, like Mondays are supposed to be a bad day to release anything, so that's probably why
Things
people
get
avoid it.
lost.
Yeah, Tuesdays used to be the day that all the media came out. Like you'd have new CDs and you'd have new movies. As far as like what was released on DVD and stuff. But yep,
Not no more.
there you go.
I think for games, Tuesdays and Thursdays were big. Thursdays especially, because then you had the folks who were like really into games. They'd be like, okay, I'm gonna take Friday off and have a 3-day weekend to get Destiny 2 or Mike Dies or whatever comes out. they'll really run with that stuff. So
I know.
See, I think the bigger games typically come out like Thursday and Friday. So I'd expect all these like little, indie games and mobile ports and stuff like that. Like I expect them to stick away from Thursdays and Fridays, but nope. We got things like Doodle Games bundle out on Switch on Friday. Spoilers.
So Wage says the first email in my personal is my company being bought out while I was on vacation. So that's cool. What'd you miss? Just
sweet.
Whole structural change of everything that I expected at work. No biggie.
That's good.
That's good.
The usual.
I mean, I'm gonna guess your company's not super big where you would have caught that on the news, so that's a win, right? Like, they didn't come up just like, I'm on vacation and I wonder what's going on. Then you find out your company's bought by Arturo the cat in the newsroom headlines, so that's a win.
Oh, hey, Wage, it's been, we really hope that you enjoyed your vacation. Oh, by the way, we've been bought out. Bye.
You get back to work and new management's like, who are you? You weren't here when we bought this company. You don't work here.
Random people just show up to your house because you're working from home and like take your laptop and you're like, wait, what? And I put like a new one down with a new logo on it.
We're a Fortune 100. You managed to avoid that like on any social media. Well done. You crushed your vacation. You actually took a legitimate vacation. I'm proud of you. Tiny said, I know it's not invented yet, but I want to invent honk ball. 2 teams of geese playing soccer in order to win peace. Yes. I sign off. Please go and make that.
Yeah, do
That'd
it.
be great.
Do it.
So, that name of the morning didn't happen today, but we usually have one every single morning, and therefore they become eligible for name of the month. If you would like to be eligible to get double entries into our name of the month prize giveaway that Sushi won earlier this
How
month.
do I become the game of the month? No? Do I break it? I broke Ryan.
Like you wanna be the game.
I want to be the name of the day, the game of the month.
The name of
day
the morning or the name of the month?
Yes.
So you have to
All of
make
them.
you have to make a game and have a name that's funny to me, that's slightly more entertaining than the other games of that morning. And
I'm gonna
that
have
gets
to
you
make
name
a
of the
game
morning.
Called
And then-
Balls the sequel.
How many holy balls will that get?
69. Nice.
Anyway, if you want to get those double entries to the potential Mike name of the morning, just become an early adopter on Patreon.
Time is running out to become a GMS early adopter. Claim yours at patreon.com/gaming morning show.
Thank you for your support so far. All of the early adopters.
9 days.
Yep, running out of time. You have to get it by March 31st or until the first 100 are sold. The benefits of becoming an early adopter will last into perpetuity, so we will continue to add things into that tier, whereas we will not do that with anything in the future. More details of what's coming up post-March ahead on a future gaming morning show. We're going to tell you about an airport coming up of flying cars. We're going to tell you about a Tennessee man who lost some money. Something happened in Singapore, and apparently Toys R Us is making a comeback. All of that is coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. AJ is with us this morning. Tab, so thank you for stopping in as well. I had the number 69 come up quite a bit over the weekend. It happened in the total number of pitches, happened in a total number of runs and hits combined.
Nice.
And then the Portland Trailblazers just got smoked yesterday by the Mavericks, apparently, and they had a great tweet where they put out the score for the end of the third quarter, which was something like 106-69. They were getting smoked. But the social media team at the Trailblazers captioned it with "not so nice," which was hilarious. So I was proud of them. They ended up putting out the final score on their social media graphic as wingdings. They just said basically, hey, none of our fonts are working at this point, so this is what the final score was. And it was like folder icon, sad face icon. They got smoked in the second half. What is perpetuity, Mike? What is perpetuity? It is from now until the unforeseeable future. Like what Mike's doing, looking out his window. Is everything okay?
No,
outside?
sorry. My 6-year-old has a fever, so she's at home. and we have her quarantining in a room just because she likes to lick everything, and she is doing her best Arturo impression currently, and just banging on something. I don't.
Did you
know
give
what it
her a
is.
big piece of paper to crawl on? Because that works for Arturo.
There's one in the bedroom for her to draw on, and last night she was pretending it was a blanket, an 8x11 piece of paper.
Nice.
Yep.
Not a very warm blanket.
No, not usually. Perpetuity. That's 5 syllables. Ryan, what did you? I wasn't listening to what you said.
It is.
So what about
it is into
perpetuity?
the unforeseeable future.
Oh,
Just
why don't you just say forever?
because it might not last forever. That would be false advertising.
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair. Are you excited then? Now that you've seen the plot for this, Sean, are you excited for the Resident Evil movie? Or I guess it's not really the plot, but like the idea behind it.
Yes, I have been.
We got a meow on microphone.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Arturo's going to town.
Play to the audience. Let's go.
I have been hopeful about this new Resident Evil movie. I think the original Resident Evil movies were entertaining, but not actually. Back to the paper.
The paper's hilarious. Let it go. This is great.
Were entertaining, but not very authentic to the games. And I feel like it's unlikely to make making another series that's not authentic to the games in a new, not great way. So I'm feeling hopeful that they're gonna do right by the Resident Evil series.
I'm hopeful as well. I'll watch it. It's gonna be gory and jump scary, but I'll watch it. I really
You can
like
make it through
Resident
Mortal
Evil.
Kombat.
What's that?
Never played a Resident Evil game.
Well, wasn't that PlayStation exclusive for a good amount of time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had the PS2 for a while, so
Oh yeah, it would have been on there. I played Resident
I had the
Evil
chance, but it just
Outbreak or
wasn't.
something there.
Or like shoot 'em up games.
You can join us for Resident Evil 7 when I play that on stream.
Mortal Kombat. I'll get through it. I'm confident. Meow. No. Meow. Do you need to go? Like I think Arturo just wants you to go to work early.
Yeah. Arturo wants to be the host of the show now.
Cat. What do you want?
Tabs, it's so good to have you back.
I'm bringing kitties back. Meow.
Maybe Arturo's just
Either.
doing World Goof Off Day.
Yeah. Arturo's just being on brand.
Yep.
How did they get over there already?
Thank you for saving my life.
That person's got a sledgehammer.
Taking Charlie.
Capturing. Protect my sink.
Didn't know both of us were in there. That was great.
All locations locked down.
Isn't GMS owned by a cat? That's true. I hadn't thought about that. You did sell all your shares to Arturo, right, Sean? As one.
Yeah,
does.
of course. That's what my financial advisor suggested.
Yeah. Sean took the early buyout. Yep, that is definitely a sledgehammer.
Yep.
And you didn't want to play knives only, so we could run and play guns with the sledgehammer.
Enemy took C.
Ah,
I almost saved you.
it's amazing. I try to shoot someone point blank and I'm missing. Oh, that's my grenade. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 You did save
saved you
yourself there.
Meow.
You died. I missed the jump. I'm with you on C.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, the sledgehammer person's cracked.
Losing Bravo.
So Tabzo, did you have anything fun this weekend happen?
She got her sleep schedule back on track.
It's a win.
That's kind of fun.
Pass Alpha.
There's a morning dove outside my house.
Securing A.
Daft
I
Punk
love
is playing.
morning doves.
This one's ours.
Oh my gosh, the sledgehammer person behind you. Turn around. That's fun. We need to play zombies. Because we've talked about that for so long off stream. Is it still just a max of 4 on zombies? Or can you do 6 now?
Pretty sure it's just 4. Oh, I just flashed the heck out of myself.
And inventing honk ball. The first ever national ranked honk ball tournament will come from Gaming Morning Show. Thanks to Tabzo.
I believe it.
Losing Bravo.
Sledgehammer. At least we're dominating.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, they don't appear to actually care about
No.
winning the game.
Mission goals on the side. Brings us home.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, I was stunned. I couldn't save your life. Oh, now there's someone sniping.
Noise. What was that song? I'll be your sledgehammer.
Taking
Oh,
Victory.
Peter
All right.
Gabriel.
Thank
We did
you.
it.
Well, we had initially talked about playing me, Sean, AJ, and Dr. Chick, so we still have that one to make good on. And then eventually,
Yeah.
once we get that done, and the Fantastic Four watch party done, and the B-movie table read done, and then GMS prom, then we'll get to playing another round of... We finally made Prop Hunt happen. That was fun. But
Jesus cheats with axe.
I like how you go after Axe when Axe is in an exam. Can't be here to defend himself. All right, let's do this. Let's tell you about a flying airport. Imagine if there were flying cars and drones, and there was an airport for them. All of that apparently is on the horizon from Intelligent Living's Andrea D. Steffen. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, and not only are they on the horizon, they're going to be over in the UK. So for our UK friends, guess what? You guys are going to have the world's first airport for flying cars and drones.
Nice.
And it's going to open this year. So the urban airport has chosen to build its first Air One transport hub for autonomous delivery drones and electric flying cars next to the Rico Arena in Coventry, UK. So the facility is going to launch later this year, and it's going to support delivery drones and air taxi technology, and eventually it'll support transport cargo and people across cities. So basically, like flying cars. It sounds like the way they're trying to build it up is they want cars to register that they're like airplanes if they can fly. But I mean, if it's like Back to the Future, it's going to be weird to register a flight plan every time I want to go to Walmart. So, but here at the urban airport, right now they are basically doing like education. They're going to build it and they're going to educate people on what this will look like and all the fun stuff. Company chose the location as the first site because Coventry is the center of the UK and a historical hub for the aerospace and automobile industries. So it sees the region as a hotbed for people with skills to support the future's manufacturing, as well as the fact that it's pretty centrally located, so it's about 4 hours from everywhere. So it's very, very exciting to see that this is something that is, I mean, it's just happening. I think for the longest time, everyone's wanted flying cars and all sorts of weird stuff. But it's been really difficult to try and figure out how it would all work. So the fact that they're building this facility, or this airport, I guess, and the fact that you're going to be able to go and learn about these delivery drones from Amazon and Pizza Hut and other places, it's going to be cool. And Tabzo, guess what? It's actually not private. It's open to the public. So as of now, you can go there, and they will give you like information basically on how all of this stuff is going to take place. So you can go there, you can see, sorry, guy just ran around the corner. You can see how it's going to work. You can see what all the buildings are going to look like. You can go up into the air traffic control. I mean, there's just, it's very much going to be someplace that's open to the public, and it's very much going to be meant to, essentially, it's going to be the ground zero, if you will, for air travel. So they're for drone travel, like drone air travel. So you can go there, you can check it out, you can have fun. You can probably eat funnel cakes. I assume they'll have funnel cakes there.
I mean, why wouldn't you have funnel cakes, right?
Yeah, seriously. But it's really interesting to see. I mean, just the idea of like drones for like Amazon delivery and all this other stuff is really neat as well. So just to see this kind of starting to take fruition is pretty cool.
Well, that was rude. This is a dead body. This is a dead body right here. That is a dead body. Yep, I was shooting at that for about an hour. I repeat, this person is dead. Right here. Yep. Okay, now they're gone, finally.
What just happened? Did I just drop out? I think I just dropped out and then came back. Weird.
Enemy appears KIA.
Oof. Right in my face.
Oofda.
That's a nice grenade. This person is dead, literally vanishes from existence with no one remembering who they are. Yeah, that's true. We'll never recall that moment again in time. Gas grenade, of course. I would love to go there and maybe take some pictures. I haven't been to Coventry in a year or so. Tabso, are you UK gang?
Yeah.
There's a whole set of us now.
What is happening? Are they becoming wax statues? Here, I'm just gonna hide behind this dead
What
body.
is happening?
Oh, they took it down with a grenade.
Hey,
Something
Tabs,
might be broken.
Click on that that link, and there's pictures of what it looks like, and it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, I got shot in the back.
Thanks, Mike. Says Tabso.
Almost there. Hold fast, people. Losing C.
Do it, boom! Yeah.
Confirming female hostile down. Deployed.
Alpha lockdown.
The guy blew himself up.
Kate Zane, good morning. Your Scooby-Doo cosplay was tweet.
Secure.
They had Chris M.E., Jelly Bones,
Losing B.
Scott Chick,
All locations.
Copia,
Dig in and hold them. Lost Bravo.
and Austin doing Scooby-Doo cosplay, and it was epic. Yay, a gas grenade. All right, sweet. Yay, victory!
Man, we're just dominating.
What game mode were we playing? Do you remember?
You scared Mike away.
Mike, come back. We missed you. Please come back, Mike. Mike, come back. Come back, Mike. Mike, are you there? Wonder if Mike's having some internet troubles.
Is he using that laptop?
Maybe. Who knows? Oh, yes, Dr. Chick, you got there after I was able to watch. How did that go? Luna the Ghost. Did you rock it? Were you crack? Laptop, more like crap top, am I right? The only downside to Mike being told that he could use a crop top is Mike is likely to come back in a crop top.
With a crop top?
Yep. And we don't necessarily need that. So, all right. Well, Sean and I will do the birthdays in this day in gaming history until Mike gets back. No, that wasn't what I was trying to say, Mike. I wasn't trying to encourage you to do that. I was just saying that would be the likely scenario. So, you're never going to guess this, Sean, by the way. My HDMI splitters, again, starting to crap out. I don't know what it is,
Man.
but it's really frustrating.
Man.
Man, Mike is holding so still. You can't see him, chat, but he is not moving a muscle. Mike is so still right now.
Is he a street performer?
Maybe.
He should be a street performer.
Don't talk
pretty
to
good.
Mike. I'm taking a video right now. Mike, don't move. Okay. Wow, look at him. Here we have a Mike in the wild. Knowing that all the known predators to his species are lurking, Mike keeps himself in ultimate stealth. Mike is concerned that even the slightest twitch would reveal his position. You're gonna love this on Twitter because you can't see it right now, but it is truly amazing. All right, Sean, try to scare him.
Boo.
Okay,
It
everything's
didn't
fine.
work.
All right, you can follow us on Twitch, as you are. You can also follow us on Twitter, sports.gaming. Watch GMS Hefty Goof. And eventually, we'll have our friend Mike back at some point. It is time for birthdays this day in gaming history, and then we have to say goodbye to Sean. I said that way too excitedly, actually. And then we have to say goodbye
Sean
to
leaves!
It definitely had that positive, like, radio excitement tone to it. And I was like, wait a second, that doesn't fit the mood. Sushi is here. Morning, Sushi. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. You can weigh in on the topic of the day. We'll get back to it here in a little bit. The topic of the day has to do with Keegan-Michael Key. Speaking of which, celebrating a birthday today. It is Keegan-Michael Key's birthday. Churning the age that Keegan is churning. And that age is 50. Half a century for Keegan-Michael Key. If you can believe it. Andrew Lloyd Webber, 73. Famous composer. Did Andrew Lloyd Webber do the music for Phantom of the Opera?
Sure did.
It's brilliant.
Who else having a birthday today? Bob Costas turned 69.
Nice.
Nice. Happy birthday, Bob.
Nice.
Let's see, who else got a birthday today? Lena Olin turned 66 today. Singer Stephanie Mills is 64. Actor Matthew Modine turns 62.
Cool. He was in Any Given Sunday.
Wait. So again, the way this thing indexes, sometimes it misses the top line.
Yeah.
William
we'll say-
Shatner is 90?
90.
What?
Yeah.
Which explains a bunch of like clips from Star Trek
Yeah.
are trending. Like I think there's a montage of his most iconic parts of that show.
It's crazy that he's 90 though. Like,
That's old.
Yeah. That's really old. So then who played Spock in the original Star Trek? Leonard Nimoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike's just in awe right now.
Looks like he's preparing to stand up, but he like really has to like get his bearings first.
Yeah, no, he's really in a deep squat right now. Okay. You'll get there, bud. Take your time. No rush.
We believe in you.
It's going to be okay, Mike. The good news is Sean has to leave and Mike has no internet. So, chat, who's up for a little Ryan solo in the final 2 hours of the show, huh? It's going to be fun. Mike, if you want to step away, don't say anything. Don't move. Okay. Mike even left our game party. We're in trouble, chat. Honestly, that's where I was with it. Is I couldn't believe Shatner's 90. Like that's significantly older than I realized Shatner was. So credit something.
And it's surprising for two reasons. Number one, that he's 90, and number two, that he survived to be 90.
Mike is trying to do phone stuff now. He's doing it while muted, so that's always impressive. Welcome to Tech Support live on Gaming Morning Show. How's it going, Mike? No, that's great. That pose that you're giving us right now is amazing. I would encourage you and entice you to consider hitting that mute button. Even on the phone, there's a mute button.
Damn it.
Hi, bud.
I thought you were telling me to mute.
No, I mean, what? Now you're gone again. Well, this is going well.
Hold on, let me call the clinic and tell them I'm awfully ill today.
Yeah, that is the downside to doing a morning show chat. Is we don't really have any excuses anymore to say something to the effect of like, I don't feel well, I can't come in today. But you can do a 3-hour morning show? Well, yeah, but I just don't feel well enough to come in and work today.
That's totally different.
Did you restart the computer yet, Mike? Okay, you should do that. You should also restart your router, or otherwise you're gonna just probably continue having these problems.
No, the internet is coming and going. That's the problem.
Well, that's what I mean. Restart your router, because if it's a router problem, then that's why. Otherwise,
Oh
yeah,
no!
if you're having ISP problems, then
Yeah, no, it's the my neighborhood Facebook page is letting me know that the internet is out.
all right.
Is the internet out for anyone else?
Why is Megan on
Nope,
your group
just-
Facebook page? Why didn't she just come into the room and talk to you? I mean, that's ridiculous. Mike! Good morning, Scott Chicken. It's good to see you here as well. That is a fantastic still of Mike Ways. You do have a point. There are bad stills and there are good stills. And that was a good one. I am Gucci. Just started my morning. How about you, Tab? Says Sushi.
Hi,
Tab
Gucci, I'm Dad.
is back for the first time in a while. Good to hear the sleep pattern is going well. AJ said, I can't eat breakfast or right when I wake up, I feel nauseous just at the smell of food. Well, then we won't ask you.
What's for breakfast?
Reese Weatherspoon has a birthday today, too. 45 years old today. Reese has a tremendously amazing fun fact, Sean. The type of fun fact you won't find anywhere else.
Reese is her mother's maiden name.
Crushed it! Constance Wu turns 39 today. Dexter Fowler, I think of the Cardinals, right? Fowler plays for the Cardinals now?
Sure.
Still. 35. Former World Series champion with the Chicago Cubs. Could you imagine not winning a World Series for decades? That would be crazy.
Kind of loser would do that.
Anyone else? I mean, it is 7:01, so
It's Wolf Blitzer's birthday. He's 73.
do you think Wolf Blitzer like busts into rooms and goes, "We have a breaking news alert," like he does on those election night shows? Like just randomly be like, "I have a breakfast alert." Key
I really
breakfast
hope
alert.
that he has kids and he does that with them.
I bet they find it
'Cause-
hilarious.
Yeah, like, oh, great way to go, Dad. Yes, great.
We know you're on the news, Dad. Thanks. All right,
This
ain't-
just in. My daughter has a B. Okay, Dad.
Key grade alert. This date in gaming history, a couple things happened, which is completely ironic since our out this morning or name of the morning list was so shallow out today. Howard Lincoln, others of Nintendo signed a contract with representatives of Electronotechnica.
Yep.
That was how they got Tetris. 1988. Electronotechnica.
Technica.
How do we feel about
How
that?
about we just call it Tetris? I can see one of the guys like, let's call it Tetris. We're not gonna call it the Electro Norg Techna. Tetris. We're gonna go with Tetris.
Yeah, that was the word I was trying to say. Minoru Arakawa and Howard Lincoln of Nintendo signed this contract, and this is how they got Tetris.
The story of Tetris and the Tetris rights is fascinating.
Really?
And there's I think it's the Gaming Historian, has like an hour and a half long episode all about Tetris and the story of how it came to be what it is. And even if you have zero interest in Tetris, it's a must watch because it's just so fascinating how that all came about. And the guys that basically created Tetris made like $0 off of it, made no money off of it. Because it was something that they made for their company as like a test something, and then the rights got sold, and it's just fascinating. You should
We'll have
watch
to
it.
check it out. Yeah, we'll try to link that in our Discord. If you don't know where our Discord is, you can find it right there. I do like how Wage and AJ are talking about diets, and Wage says it's hard in the U.S. though to cut down on processed sugars because it is in everything. And AJ said, I'm not from the U.S., but I'm going to use that as my excuse. I'm proud to be an American. We salute you, real AJ Storm. True American heroes. 93. The U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear appeal from Nintendo over the Louis Galoob Toys Game Genie product. For more information on this, we go to hashtag Louis Galoob Toys Game Genie expert. Here's Sean.
Galoob is a funny name.
Galoob. 96. Capcom released Resident Evil for PlayStation. The game innovates by creating the survival horror genre. Is that true? I mean, it's on paper, on the internet.
Arturo,
down
do you want to
instead.
fact check it?
He was mad at me. He left.
Oh, gotcha. Our fact checker is gone.
we have a disgruntled fact checker because his owner kicked him out the room. Good morning, Jordigi. It is good to see you this morning. Good morning from GMS to GMS. Thank you. Thank you. TGL released the Steam Hearts The Crying Game for PC Engine in Japan, 96, 97. Namco released Tekken 3. Pokemon Coliseum out for 2004's GameCube. Midway released Narc video game in 2005 for PS2, Xbox. Same year, God of War came out for PlayStation 2. The same year, Time Splitters Future Perfect out for PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. A year later, THQ released Full Spectrum Warrior 10 Hammers for Xbox and PlayStation 2. 2009, Nintendo released Pokemon Platinum for the Nintendo DS. 2011, EA released Crisis 2. That was on PS3 and Xbox 360. 2011, LucasArts put out Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. It was on a bunch of machines. 2011, Final Fantasy came out. Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy, in fact, from Square Enix. That was on PlayStation Portable. And finally, in 2011, Namco Bandai released Ridge Racer 3D on the 3DS.
Ooh,
One breath.
so many things.
And that is
So
your
many
This Day in Gaming History. We have to say goodbye to Sean.
Yay!
I did screw that up.
Finally,
I'm going to miss you.
get that guy out of here. That guy's terrible.
We'll have 1.5 hosts coming back with
It
Indiana's.
seems pretty stable right now.
Yeah, no, we're doing pretty good at the moment,
What's the Facebook
so.
chat saying, though? That's important.
I closed it out. Those people stress
Maybe
me out.
maybe that was the problem.
They stress me out like crazy.
Too many Facebookers on the stream complaining about the internet, so therefore the internet was worse. Who knows?
Did you guys hear those gunshots? Were those gunshots?
Why is
I live in the
Megan's,
country. We have gunshots.
why is Megan's dad now making an appearance?
'Cause he likes guns.
I don't know. That sounds like Megan's dad. All right, everyone, say goodbye to Sean.
Bye, Sean.
We're gonna miss you. We'll see you for a full show on Wednesday and Thursday. So back-to-back days of Sean coming up later this week. Jordiji, thank you for the host. Always appreciate that very much. Thank you. That is Look, It's Maiko. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It is Keegan-Michael Key's birthday. We're asking you your favorite show that Keegan-Michael Key was in. Maybe your favorite Key and Peele sketch. We'll talk about some of those coming up in the next hour. Also, more news to get to throughout the course of the day. Toys R Us is coming back. We have a new Nut Alert! And also a Tennessee man losing $1 million on the lottery. And how do you win an NCAA men's basketball tournament game without even stepping on the floor? That's all coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show for Monday, March 22nd. And there is a less flattering freeze frame of Mike. Let's just sit here and admire that. Now it's Coffee Cam. All right. It's a train wreck show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll be back on this Monday. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be for this edition of Gaming Morning Show.
Good morning, Gaming Morning Show friends. This is Joel from the Final Checkpoint Podcast, here to poison your ears with my lovely voice to remind you that every week, my lovely curly-haired co-host Ben Runnings and I react to the latest video game news and talk about games we were playing over on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Twitch, and thegamefanatics.com. We also record spoilercasts, award shows, Metacritic predictions, and much more, so catch us recording live every Sunday night on twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint, 8 p.m. Pacific time, or listen later Tuesday mornings on podcast services. And we are now on Instagram and Twitter with the username FinalCheckPod, so please help us out, give us a follow, and look forward to questions of the week that will be coming very soon. Your replies might just make it onto the show. Shout out again to Sean, Ryan, and Maiko from Gaming Morning Show. Thanks again for welcoming us in with open arms. We greatly appreciate it. We love the community, and we look forward to doing a lot more with you guys this year. Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Myself out of this game, it feels like hell. Remember to still be humble when people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going
GMS says thank you to our Patreon early adopters who signed up in February. Superphonic, Grim Toga, Five Sill, Incantasia, Caleb Wins Games, Kate Zaid, time for hour number 2.
Let's go, morning, gamer. Thank you for being here wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, or gamingmorningshow.tv. That might be Look, It's Maiko. It also might be footage that we just rolled back from prior episodes of the show. And they're just putting it there, and then I have to try to fit in all of my sentences to kind of fit into prior dialogue. You know, normal stuff that people do on morning shows. It's not like I would have to try to be nimble or ready to go for anything special or anything that Mike might say. I mean, even Mike seems to be reacting to me, even though this is pre-recorded footage. Like, I'm fitting well into the head shaking, the head nodding. Yeah, you can see that net right now. I'm making a great point, in fact, and that's important when you make good points that people agree on. Yep.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yes, absolutely. Friday
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That was not Friday, though. That was a different day. But yes, those both happened last week, and that's important to acknowledge. So he's giggling now because that's that thing that I said that one time on Wednesday last week, even though Bob is fine. Axe and Tabzo. Gosh.
Hold on. Axe, it's been like 45 minutes. Are you still taking the test?
Axe, put the phone down and concentrate, please.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I feel like Axe is cheating. Axe, are you cheating? I mean, I support that, but are you doing it?
Gaming Morning Show does not condone cheating on your exams. There's some shout-outs for everybody.
For me.
Oh, come on. Come on, Restream. Lady K's. Okay, shout-out went through. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook Gaming, you're getting this multiple times. That's okay, though. All right, there we go. Those are the people that we would like to shout out so far this morning. So if you're into TikTok and you want a viral piece of content that's just ready to go, the NCAA men's basketball tournament, which is known as March Madness now. They've in fact, I think, branded this way. They are well known for at the end of the tournament playing something called One Shining Moment. It's a Luther Vandross song. And there's all these highlights from the course of the tournament. And everyone gets really excited for it because it's a big summary of like 4 weeks of basketball. Okay? Well, last week, during the opening rounds of the NCAA men's basketball tournament, VCU unfortunately had some issues. I don't remember if it was ever confirmed to be COVID-specific related or if it was just protocols related, whatever the case may be. VCU had to forfeit their game against the Oregon Ducks. And as such, Oregon advanced to the next round of the tournament without playing a single game. So if you want a piece of viral content, here's what you do, okay? The opening line of Luther Vandross's One Shining Moment starts with, "The ball is tipped," and there, or something along those lines, right? And they always show an actual opening tip-off. So if you get an Oregon jersey, and you do a TikTok, and you have that song play, and you throw up the ball and just have it, like, not show up, meaning, like, you don't actually have the ball thrown up, you could have something easily like, "The ball is tipped," and then it just cuts to Oregon looking around, waiting for somebody. That's how you advance in the NCAA tournament during a pandemic.
You poison your opponents.
I would not recommend poisoning them. That's not really where I was going with that, but you know, that's your deal. If you want to poison them, that might be Mike's strategy.
I thought that's what you were getting to. I thought you were saying
you thought it was
the Oregon men's team poison them.
Yeah, no, definitely wasn't going there. But you know,
oh, okay.
I see how you got there. So
yeah, it's very confusing.
Awkward. Anyway, so that's what's happening. We'll have sports coming up a little bit later in this hour. It is Keegan-Michael Key's birthday. Apparently, Mike has not seen too much KMK, which I don't know if Keegan-Michael goes by KMK, but really
he does now.
Yeah, good old KMK turning 50 today. Concurry is here. Good morning. Favorite show movie? I mean, I'm gonna honestly wait till the list. We have a top 10 list coming up in the next 10 minutes or so. He's just so good at so many things. So, all right, Mike, take it away. I'm going to hide for a second, and you're going to tell everybody about things while I reset my HDMI splitter.
Okay. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about space? I like space. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the world today. It's Monday, January 9th, 2006, I believe. Actually, we're gonna get to this. We talked a little bit about. I should probably read one of the news stories, but I don't really care because we're gonna talk about the Game Genie. We kind of blew right by that, and I realized some folks might not know what the Game Genie is.
You're talking about Louis Galoub's Toys Game Genie product?
Louis Galoub's game product that really, really pissed off a lot of the gaming companies. So for those of you not aware of what a Game Genie is, it was this thing that
Louis
you would
Galoub's
plug
toy
your
game.
game cartridge into. Now, a game cartridge is what happened before CDs. It was like a square box that you would blow in when it didn't work, and you put it in. But the Game Genie, you could plug the cartridge into the Game Genie and then put that into the system, and it would like unlock everything. So it's basically a mod before mods existed. And the gaming companies weren't super excited about it because that meant you could basically just cheese through their game, and they didn't like that.
They were not big fans.
No, but it was one of the coolest things. I believe there was the Game Shark as well, right? Or that might have been later. But yeah, so you would put it like inside of your Nintendo, and it was very interesting. But I think it's funny how the Supreme Court was like, no. So my guess is that somebody in the Supreme Court was a big gamer and was sick of having to like wait to play games and stuff. Go Supreme Court. What? So yeah, but that was pretty neat. The game Genie. They're over on the other side in the back corner there. Surprise! Oh, he's in the room to your right.
Throwing smoke.
That was unfortunate that was a smoke.
Or was it? Take that. Boo!
Oh, so close.
So close.
So close.
But yeah, the Game Genie was hella cool.
The way you explained game cartridges made me feel old, so old. So there was this thing called Well, so my daughter asked me to bring home my mini disc stuff, and that was primarily a radio thing as well that I used to use back in the day. And I have several mini disc players.
Yeah.
And so she asked me to bring it home so that she could set up mini discs and have her own music player.
Cool. Nice.
That's a kill.
I was watching a stream this weekend, and there was a girl who was playing. I don't remember if it was old Sega games or old Nintendo games, but as she was playing, she got like pretty far, and then she died, and the game restarted and was like game over, and it was like the title screen, and she was like, "What the f? What?" And I mean, she legit like had no idea that this is how these worked. That you play it till you play it, and then you're done.
Yeah.
And then you start it all over again.
Yeah, Aladdin was one of the games that I remember being, oh, wow, got you.
Yeah, headshot.
I remember being like the most notorious, like, hard game that you could not save.
It was like Mega Man. Mega Man was super hard too. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You used to have passcodes that you could, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Aladdin didn't have any passcodes or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Game Genie was pretty cool. Yeah, I assume you had one.
I did not, but one of my friends did.
Yeah. I had one of them.
I
It was
could
like
not
this
afford that
big.
kind of
It was
technology.
like this big extension.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Good effect.
Win or die trying.
Let's see. Copy image. So I'll post it in chat. So I mean, some folks are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I know what that is." Then other folks are gonna be like, "What the heck is that?"
Tabs. I remember PS2 8 megabyte memory cards, and wanting a 16 for so long, but it was like, that's true. The memory cards were pretty expensive.
Win or die trying.
Yeah, yeah.
Lighting Molotov.
Nice.
Smoke out.
Why is it
We've come kind of
smoke?
far since the gaming industry has started.
Do I hear internet sounds?
What?
This room has like internet sounds.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Because
screwed.
it probably has the internet.
Overtime. Secure the flag.
Nice.
Hostile female down.
Damn, I couldn't get over that time.
Oh,
We're deadlocked. Withdraw to exfil.
Okay, good. So there's a little known fact, and you might be able to tell me, Chad, if you can hear it, but this, the pot is what you call them on analog mixers, is the pot that I have the music coming through is definitely getting a little worn out. And so I can still hear the music slightly even when I dip it to 0. And I don't know if it comes across on stream. Every time I've tried to check, I haven't heard it. But I bring that up because I thought maybe it was coming through on like a song or something. So the whole stream is calling me out.
boo.
We'll get them next time.
No, I remember like packing memory cards with me for some reason. Like you take them to friends' houses or something like that, and then you could load up the game at their house because you just need
Yeah.
their machine. Yeah,
Eliminate all threats.
I'm very happy.
That's
that we don't
exactly
do
why
that
I brought
anymore.
it.
It's like a burst weapon. I don't know what.
Well, this
weapon
guy
it
was pre-shooting. I love when they pre-shoot.
is. Sorry.
List of the day.
It is good to see Alien this morning. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, that was 1993 that the Supreme Court refused to hear an appeal
Jeez.
from Nintendo over Louis Galoob, Toys Game Genie.
Louis Galoob. That's like a Borat name. Yeah.
I cannot hit shots. 14 over 150, you win these.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Gaming Morning Show continues 7:26 West Coast time, 10:26 on the East, 2:26 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It looks like your internet might have shaped up just a little bit. Today is World Water Day, Gryffindor Pride Day, As Young as You Feel Day, Goof
Agua.
Off Day, and Daffodil Day. Those are the days of the day today. Any of those resonate with you?
No.
Whatever.
Actually, I do like water a lot.
And Young as You Feel Day. You're one of the youngest old people I know.
That's messed up, man.
It's the same.
I do like water though. I really like water. It's very wet.
True.
Yeah.
True. Let's see. We're going to tell you about a Tennessee man with millions of dollars in terms of potential millions of dollars, and then something bad happened. We're also going to tell you about Singapore scientists developing a way to communicate with far-off places. Tabs of water do be wet. True. All right. I'm not getting the sense that many of you appreciate Keegan-Michael Key as much as I do. I really like Jingle Jangle. I like Key and Peele. I like one of the movies that we're about to talk about on this list a lot. So let's do that now. It is 7:28 on the West Coast, as I mentioned. These are the top 10 Keegan-Michael Key things, is what I'm just going to say, outside of Key and Peele, which is the sketch show that Key and Peele were on. Keegan-Michael Key, Tabso. Man, killing me today. This is from Screen Rant's Brandon Sasserson, rather. February of 2021. So this is a fairly updated list, and this is according to IMDb rankings. Okay. Number 10 is Don't Think Twice. And the reason that I like Keegan-Michael Key, too, is really good at improv. In fact, that's part of where Keegan-Michael Key started. And so the two movies that I referenced, one of which is this one, has to do with improv. And one of my favorite things that Keegan-Michael Key did was he was on a show and he talked about like the principle of improv, which is yes and then. And that's what I feel like we get to do on this show. I was telling my wife that the other day. It might have been after the Puppet Pals skit. It might have been something else. And what we get to do in the show is we always get to add on. So I never am able to say like, oh, no, we're not going to go that direction, right? Instead, if we go that direction, like when your internet goes out and I make a wildlife, video and post it on Twitter, for everyone to see. There you go. That's a yes.
Did you post a wildlife video on Twitter?
I did. I posted you doing your best adaptation to survive in the
Gotcha.
wild. Morning, Graham. It is good to see you this morning on Gaming Morning Show. Always like when you're able to stop by. So does Bob.
Hello, Grim.
I'm good. Just woke up. Yes, the substitute teacher sketch is very good as well. Is there an AA Ron? AA Ron. My name's Aaron.
I do know number 9, I think, is the one thing on this list that I've actually seen, and that is Storks. He was in 2016 animated film Storks, where he and Jordan Peele were Alpha and Beta, the wolves that the baby girl was chilling with.
Yep.
No, it was pretty. I mean, it was funny. It was very funny.
My favorite part of Storks outside of that is Boss. Hope you remember that.
Yeah,
I also
I
like
saw it
Andy
once.
Samberg.
Andy Samberg is pretty funny.
Number 8 on this list, Lion King, the live action version. Did anyone actually enjoy the live action Lion King?
Have not seen it.
So I did see the live action Aladdin. Now I'm a Will Smith
That's one of my
worshipper.
favorite movies.
So I would follow Will Smith into whatever Will Smith wants to do.
Are you a Scientologist?
I would for Will Smith.
That's fair.
He's amazing. It's amazing. Save Bob. That's why. Hey, Bob's fine. Everything's good, Grim. Tab.
Save Bob.
Everything's fine. So I tried to watch the live action Lion King, and I just didn't enjoy it very much. So I don't remember Keegan-Michael being in it, but apparently he was.
He was the hyena.
Mm-hmm. All right.
According to this list,
Number-
I don't know.
Number 7, Friends from College.
Nope, no idea.
It's on my list. I want to watch. It also has Kobe Smulders in it, who was
Yeah,
the aunt.
Yeah, it does.
Aunt Robin from How I Met Your Mother. So
or more importantly, Maria Hill from the Avengers.
she's in the Avengers?
Yeah, she's Maria Hill.
Who's Maria
She's
Hill?
like Nick Fury's like right hand lady.
Huh.
No.
Did you know that Kobe Smulders is married to Taram Killam from, well, he's on Twitch, but also from SNL?
No idea who that is.
Okay, cool.
Does he do the news?
No, that's Colin Jost, who's married to Scarlett Johansson.
Wait, for reals?
Mhm.
Dang.
And then
Being funny pays off, I guess.
Michael Che, who I don't believe is married.
I love Michael Che. I've
Yes.
seen him do stand up, and he was hilarious. He's so dry. It's great.
Yes. Number 6 is Mad TV. We were
Yeah.
talking about this earlier. So Mike has seen Mad TV, but you don't remember Keegan-Michael Key on Mad TV.
Well, so here, looking at this picture, I think that pretty much hits it on the head, though. Like, I don't remember most of these people. I couldn't name one of them outside of... there's the one Asian gentleman in the front, and then the girl in the blue to his left, my right. They're the only two outside of Michael Keegan Key that looks, or whatever, Keegan Key Peele land.
You're
What's his
crushing
name?
it. Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, KMK.
KMK.
Outside of him, those are the only two people that I even vaguely recognize. So,
All right. If you apparently saw Mad TV before 2003, then
look what I can do.
yo, Mad TV. I did like Mad TV.
Yo.
Number 5 is Dolomite Is My Name. I'm just blasting through these because we've established that you're not much of a KMK expert, so I don't necessarily feel like we need to alternate since I'm not getting the impression that you know.
No.
See, I would have thought the same thing, Alien, but according to this, KMK was on it through season 9 when he joined it till 2009, which was season 14. So apparently Mad TV was on for almost 2 decades.
It was on for it was. So the early Mad TV was hilarious, and then they hit like the SNL. You know how SNL had those couple of years where it was like, yeah, it's on, hey, woohoo, and then it kind of now it's in its renaissance again. It was the same thing with Mad TV. Like Mad TV was hilarious, they had a lot of really funny people on, and then they kind of went through this lull. And then I think when Keegan-Michael Key,
Just say KMK.
blah,
Just say KMK.
when KMK came back on, I think it started to kind of do its thing again, and then he left, and then it was so.
Number 4 on this list, nope, 5 rather. Dolomite Is My Name. This one I have no clue about. This apparently a 2019 comedic biopic retells the story of performer Rudy Ray Moore and his character Dolomite, the protagonist in the classic kung fu blaxploitational blaxploitation film of the same name, released in 1975. So I know nothing about this one. Apparently Eddie Murphy was in it, performed as Moore, and Key was applauded for his role as Jerry Jones, the committed screenwriter who clashes with Moore's fun-loving wild side. Number 4 is Super Mansion, an animated adult TV series on Crackle and Adult Swim, similar to Robot Chicken. If it's anything close to Robot Chicken, I would totally watch it, because Robot Chicken is hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Name's always been fumbles. Number 3, Playing House. Never seen this one either. Number 2, Toy Story 4. And this was, you were talking about the wolves in Storks.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same premise. They play, Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key play 2 buddy characters, and they're the stuffed animals that you can win at the carnival. They do pretty good.
Nice.
And number 1 is Green Eggs and Ham. And this I didn't know. Key narrates the Netflix animated family series based on the famous Dr. Seuss story. The series' first season was released in 2019, was renewed for a second season, and it won an Emmy in 2020.
Cool.
You need to watch more KMK. I'm actually surprised that you haven't seen the substitute teacher episode or sketch from Key and Peele. I'm surprised you haven't seen the East versus West Shrine game or whatever they call it, which is hilarious. It finally gets to the point where the names are so absurd that like even Aaron Rodgers comes on and is like, Aaron Rodgers, Cal.
That's fine. Yeah, I've seen little bits here and there, but I've never watched like full sketches or shows or anything like that. I do enjoy Jordan Peele's movies.
Yeah, Us and
not the same, but
no, is it just one word? It's Us. It's Get Out. I remember that one, and then it's Us, right? That's the second one.
Yes.
Okay. And I've watched either
Us
of them.
Is terrifying.
Although I was told that they're not super gory. They're just thrillery.
Yeah.
Okay, then I should try to watch
Us
it.
will mess you up though.
I really want to watch Get Out because I've heard really great things about that, and I was shying away from it because it's a horror.
Super messed up.
Or it's a horror film, I should say.
Yeah.
My favorite part about the East-West game, by the way, is the premise. I mentioned this in the first hour. Apparently, Jordan Peele was like, "There's somebody named Brickashaw Ferguson who plays for the Jets," and KMK is like, "Yeah, there is."
Yeah.
It's like, no, his name is Brickashaw Ferguson. So good.
I mean, I remember seeing Haha Clinton Dix on that,
Yes.
and then I think Juju Smith Schuster was also. But I should watch the whole one though.
You should watch the whole one, yeah, because Haha Clinton Dix does
Brickashaw
make
Ferguson. I can imagine that though.
which is, by the way,
Doesn't sound real.
name
Doesn't
of
sound like a real name.
defensive back out of Alabama who played for Green Bay. I can't remember the other teams that Clinton Dix played for.
Washington, maybe.
Maybe. What we can tell you for sure, though, is Tennessee has a person who had the potential to be $1 million richer if something sad hadn't happened, according to NBC News' Chloe Atkins.
So when I first saw this, I thought it was a rerun of a story that I actually did back in January or December of a person who won a bunch of money from Tennessee that lost their or they didn't check their ticket because they thought that they didn't win, and they lost out on like $8 million until they figured it out. But apparently it's a Tennessee thing. So apparently in Tennessee, there was a guy. His name's Nick Slatton.
Whoa, what?
Slick Latin.
That's not what you said.
Yeah, that's fine. It's great. Nick Slatton of Sparta, who's about 80 more miles north of Chattanooga. He bought a ticket and a drink at a grocery store after a day of laying tile on March 10th. Wink. He was laying some. Never mind.
Well, with a name like Nick Slutton or whatever you said.
The next morning, he checked the ticket and realized that he won. So he freaked out and he ran to his fiancee Michelle's workplace and he told her that he won. And he said, "Hey, we're rich. Now I can finally buy the gold toilet that I really wanted." But then after he shared the news, he ran some errands, went to his brother, went to the auto parts store, and then went home to get his ticket, make sure he had it. And he was going to go cash it in and realize he didn't know where it was.
Oh, no.
So he retraced all of his steps, and luckily he found it on the ground outside of the auto parts store next to the driver's side of another car.
Oh my gosh.
So he had found it, or he'd won it, lost it, and then by some grace of whatever, was able to recover it. And he went on to cash it in and get $1 million. And he said, it's $1 million ticket, and someone stepped right over it. So I can only imagine if you were at the auto parts store that day, you're like, I should need to start looking at what's on the ground. I mean, the dude almost lost $1 million because he's from Tennessee. I don't know.
I mean, it makes me think how many things like that happen. How many times that we just, in general, living day in and day out, step over something that could be extremely valuable and not know it. Not necessarily a lottery ticket. You might step over something and there's like a $20 bill under there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I'm
It's
happy they found
crazy.
it. I'm happy they found it. So you can go back to laying tile, if you know what I mean.
But it must be a Tennessee thing, because the other one too, the other story of the person who lost their ticket was from Nashville. So
That's so cool. Well, congratulations, Nick. Congratulations, Michelle. And I'm happy you found your ticket. I remember.
And if you're from Tennessee, hold on to your tickets better.
I remember finding a 5-pound winning scratch card on the floor when I was in primary school once, and it was the best day ever. I have not had a chance in person to say good morning. Kajito, thank you for being here on Gaming Morning Show. And understandable, meetings happen. This is a burst weapon. Back room. He's going to come out that door right in front of you.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
burst.
burst, he said. When you hold it, it doesn't really work.
In the UK, you need the receipt evidence that you bought to claim it. Okay, so you actually read my mind, Lady K, to a degree. I'm like, I'm surprised, like, this day and age, we don't have a better system to, like, link the person who bought it better to the actual ticket. You know what I mean? Because in that case, if Nick had lost it and not found it, and someone did pick it up from the parking lot, like, they would be able to cash it in, I believe.
They would have won $1 million. Back corner by the green screen. There was actually a thing where it said you should write your name on the lottery ticket after you buy it. This way, if you go to cash it in, they see your name and they know who to call and be like, "Ha, sucker, you lost." So I don't know how that would help, though. I mean, even if you don't have it, it's not like this can help, right?
Yeah. It's mainly because employees of a store would just, this applies to scratch cards, would scan, activate scratch cards, scratch loads of them, and give them the winning ones to friends. Wow.
That's a good idea.
Ah, you got me. Looking over the indent over the wheel. Nice shots. Nice shots. They're both there. Oh, man.
Is this a burst as well?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just pull the trigger and see what happens.
Well,
Yep, it's burst. Yeah, no, I could see that happening. I mean, anytime that there's a system, someone's going to try to, exploit it. So,
yeah.
oh my gosh, those footsteps were in the wrong place.
Boom.
I heard them in the wrong place. What's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast?
Oh, what's your on in? What are you eating from on in? No, onkin.
Onkin.
Looked like an O.
I just had a bagel with some cream cheese. Well, they're both by the wheel. So they're coming around to you more than like, oh, one guy's in that back corner. Whoop. Oh my gosh, cracked.
Oh, bummer he was in that
then
door.
you stabbed yourself.
That was a great throw, though.
Stabzo, I bet you can find ways to exploit honk ball. Just saying. He shot you right in the tile layer. It's messed up.
Upper groin injury.
Yeah.
Shut your
Shut
mouth.
your mouth. Yeah, you take that, auto mod.
I don't think this game appreciates tomahawk plays the way it used to.
No, not at all.
It's a good thing Honkball is literally unexploitable. You can't rig games. It's literally goose versus... Until the geese organize. And then you're going to have lots of exploitation.
Gooseploitation. They're over by the car. By the CD station sign. I remember I used to go to Joe Nardone's Gallery of Sound all the time. Speaking of CD station.
Yeah.
Joe Nardone's Gallery of Sound.
It's almost as good as the guy who made the Game Genie.
They used to give away like free sample CDs when you bought a CD. And I had a whole bunch of music on it. It's pretty cool.
One of my favorite college bands was called Free Sample.
Oh boy.
Semtex.
What do you want, child? When's lunch?
Nice work.
Hold on.
Why is
Ooh,
Megan
now
asking
I'm-
about when lunch is? All right, we got sports coming up after this game. We are the geese organizer. Can protect my friend Mike. He's not gonna get shot.
All right, good. She said, "When's lunch?" And I said, "In a little bit. It's too early." And she said, "No." So now she's just arguing with me about nothing.
Fair enough. Got shot in the spleen.
Now she's just talking. I love kids. Kids are great. Jeez, everything's a single shot, eh? Oh, he got me from the behind. He went far side. There he is.
Apparently wasn't that stunned.
What a jerk.
All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 7:47 on the West Coast. It is 10:47 in the East. And it's 2:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's 3 a.m., but I kind of want to have lunch. I only have a small snack for breakfast.
I think you mean 3
Okay.
p.m., right?
I was
Tabs?
like, wait, I
There
thought we
we go.
established your UK gang. And I'm like, I just did a time check, and I was a little bit worried. Hey, remember, go get snacks.
Is it like
Remember.
9 p.m.?
If you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
It's important. We need to know. We need to know. It's been a great morning so far. Kakuri's been here. Tabso has been here. We've seen Wage, Jordiji, AJ, a lot of great folks. Alien, Lady K has been hanging out with us this morning on Twitch. Grim Toga has stopped in.
Hello, Grim.
Axe has taken the test, maybe. I don't know how it works. A lot of great folks. Kajito as well. Thank you for being here on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Mike O. We are your favorite radio show that plays games. Let's give some shout outs this morning, and then we will get into sports.
Sports.
Shout out Dr. Chip, Kate Zaid. If you missed the Scooby-Doo cosplay, that is definitely one worth checking out on replay. It was pretty good. Sushi was Streamer of the Week and had her interview last week, which was pretty awesome on Copia's show. It's good stuff. You all right? Mike, you all right? Yeah?
Yeah, sorry. My daughter's just singing. I have to mute that. She's singing literally every minute. She's just going 10:48, 10:48, 10:49, 10:49.
We need to capture
So we're
that
gonna
for
do
our
this
time
until
checks.
it's lunchtime.
Have her record every single one from 6 until noon, and then get a couple of in the UKs too. That'd be great.
Cool. I can do that.
Nice. I like it.
Gosh.
10:49.
How do they have so much energy? Gosh, she has a fever. She should be sleeping.
Cat update. R2 has continued to be in my face while trying to get ready for work. Thank you for that.
Good.
We send it back to you in the newsroom. It's time for sports. Let's see what happened. VCU, as we mentioned, pulled from the NCAA tournament. It was because of COVID-19 protocols, according to the Associated Press. So Oregon wins in a no contest, 2-0. The 7th-seeded Ducks will play, I think, today, right?
Didn't they have like 19 cases or some like ridiculous number?
VCU?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the actual specifics. I thought they mentioned not saying anything because they weren't allowed to. So I had no clue. I didn't have any reason to know. But what I will tell you is that Loyola Chicago, which was in the tournament a couple years ago and had quite the run, and everyone met Sister Jean, who I believe is a nun who roots for Loyola.
She is a nun, yes.
Or Venerable Team Chaplain, as the Associated Press said. Really well known in the 2018 tournament, and now apparently is following Loyola Chicago on their current run, has been vaccinated, had clearance to travel to Indianapolis, and see what kind of inspiration, quote unquote, she was able to provide in 2021. And as such, Loyola Chicago is moving on to the Sweet 16. They beat Illinois, a top seed in the tournament, 71-58, and now will face Oregon State, which being out here has also been its own little story because they were picked dead last in the Pac-12 and won the Pac-12 tournament. Now they're into the Sweet 16s for the first time since 1982.
That's crazy.
Go Beavs. Cat fact, cats lived with soldiers in trenches where they killed mice during World War I. Thank you. Back to sports. Mike?
Also, it's 10:51.
10:51. LeBron James, right ankle sprain in the second quarter of Los Angeles' 99-94 loss to Atlanta on Saturday. So held out. I think missed the game yesterday too, or is going to miss some time. Not sure yet. Charlotte Hornets LaMelo Ball, rookie, is out for the remainder of the season. That's really tough because the Hornets are playing really good basketball. And then Deshaun Jackson is now with the Rams. Switch over from the Eagles. Will sign a one-year deal with Los Angeles.
It's very nice to rehab in LA, I hear. To rehab leg injuries out there.
Chicago Avalanche have signed, or rather acquired Jonas Johansson, which is a great goalie name, from the Sabres. They're going to try to help up with their backup goaltending.
The Chicago Avalanche?
Colorado Avalanche, thank you. Spectators will not be able to go to the Tokyo Olympics as far as spectators from abroad. So that was announced.
Where's abroad?
From outside of Japan.
Oh, that's not like a place. That would be cooler if it was a place.
The decision was announced Saturday after an online meeting of the International Olympic Committee, the Japanese government, the Tokyo government, the International Paralympic Committee, and local organizers, according to the Associated Press.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And sad news out of England, I'm guessing. Peter Lomier, record goal scorer and youngest ever player for Leeds, the soccer club, has died. He was 74. Lorimer?
Rip.
Lumiere?
Lorimer?
Lorimer?
Yeah, I like the second one.
Lumiere?
Do the second one again. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
I can't wait
Isn't
for
he from? He was in Beauty and the Beast.
I can't wait for the
Lumiere.
1054 song. That's my favorite.
I've muted the camera because I. Yep.
Wait, you muted the camera?
I did. Well, we have like a camera in her room because she has some special needs.
I just didn't understand how
Sometimes.
you were hearing her sing, and we weren't hearing her sing. Now it makes perfect sense.
It's this guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So.
Tabzo, thank you again for joining us on Gaming Morning Show. We are so happy
Tabs,
you were
you're
able
the
to
best.
make it, and we'll hopefully see you on a future edition.
I'm glad your sleep schedule has been glued back together.
All right, we will be back in the 8 o'clock hour. 2044, 1044, 1044. I assume your daughter has a clock.
Yeah, she does, and that's why at school I think they eat at 10:30 during the week, but she has no concept of time, so whatever. She'll just be telling me what time it is for the next 74 years.
What is time? Why is there time?
So my daughter can annoy me.
It is Gaming Morning Show, 7:54 on the West Coast. More coming up. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll introduce the final hour crew in just a little bit. Miko and Ryan on a Monday.
Love.
In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need the D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. With her baby daddy by her side.
That's how we do, baby!
It's not my baby daddy or my anytime near soon future baby daddy.
She overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic.
Sorry, KK.
Kiki Low starring The Lost City of D. A Gaming Morning Show production. Become a Patreon. Time is running out to become a GMS early adopter. Claim yours at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Just over 1 week left. Thank you for your support of GMS.
Yeah. Can't stop us now. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. It is my time to move. I will not follow through, cause I got my own mind, winning on my own time. Didn't come when I wanted, but it's always on time. I'ma go and get it, and it's all part of my vision. Then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold me. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dreamers, a revolution's here. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. Yeah. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. A revolution. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. You can't hold me down. hold us down. We gon' hold it down. Yeah.
I'm not looking for someone to dry all my tears. No, I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears. No, I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. We could do better than this. It's nothing.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the 22nd day of March in the year 2021. This is also known as Monday, March 22nd, 2021. Thanks for being here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Wherever you may be, we appreciate you being with us. It is Look, It's Maiko. I am Ryan.
Hey.
Hello to the Final Hour crew. Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee.
It's good to see you, Mayor of the Internet. Chris, I'm happy you're here. You played the entire Harry Potter Puppet Pals, GMS Puppet Pals again, on your Clip ME show. The entire thing.
It makes them laugh. I like that.
I'm happy it brings you so much joy.
I like that.
It was like 15 minutes.
It's not like 15. It is.
It's 15
exactly
minutes
15
long.
minutes.
You play the whole thing.
I hear every Clip ME show he's gonna play it at the end. I hope. Please don't.
I was so
For
eager
the love of all things holy
to watch his show on Saturday as soon as I was done with work. I ran to my computer and I typed in twitch.tv/Chris M. Yee, host of Just the Clips with Chris M. Yee.
I actually rearranged my Saturday so I could watch the clip show. So,
and it was
I
on
made sure my wife was like, "Why can't we go at this point?" I'm like, I got something to do.
Busy. It's on my calendar.
I'm busy.
Watched that Kate Zade's Scooby-Doo stream, and then that was pretty much where my weekend of streams ended, because at that point we were deep into all the things sports. But it was a good weekend for sure. Also, I want to give Chris some high five virtually through the camera. Good luck with your COVID vaccine.
Get it, boy. You get some. Wow, that almost looked like we did it on purpose.
We're so in sync. It's amazing. Axe. How's your English test going?
He's still doing it, guaranteed. He says that he was done like an hour ago, but I don't buy it. He's in there right now, just writing everything we're saying.
Kakuri, it is great to see you. Saying hi to Chris.
So this is a weird question, Axe. What does an English test look like in Sweden? Like, does it just like phrases? Do you have to like say American phrases? Do you have to? How does it work? You know, and that's a legitimate question.
No,
I've only ever spoken English, and I know that like when you take like Spanish class, you know, you have to like hola, cómo está. In America, is like, hey, f you, you know. Like, just, when there's a problem, what do you say to your people? Hey, kiss my grits.
I was guessing it was a lot like any English speaker taking a foreign language test.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's like nouns and verbs. It'd be much cooler if it was like, what was the Lone Ranger best known for saying? You know? Hi ho, silver.
Did you say American phrases, Mike?
I did say American phrases. I would assume so.
Nice.
Because we don't speak English in this country. We speak American. It's very different than English.
Oh no.
Very different.
Chris, yeah, I couldn't help but make a remark about having my Fall Guys clip. I'm really frustrated with myself because I don't like the fact that I just set down the controller and quit playing.
That clip was amazing.
I don't like Fall Guys. It's one of those games that just hits me the wrong way, and I don't like it. So, and it's weird because it's designed to be a social game. I get to play with people, but
that clip was great. Like Telestrator would have been wonderful.
I can't wait till we get Chris M.E. a Telestrator. It'd be so.
He's
worth
got
it.
if you so Chris, I will help crowdfund a Telestrator for you. But whenever you use it, you have to say it in the form of John Madden. That's my requirement for crowdfunding the thing. Yeah, then he comes in here, a boom, and Ryan went over and goes, "Bow, yeah, oh, boy." You know, you gotta John Madden. End of story.
That sounds like a pretty good deal, Chris. I'd take it.
Boom.
Here's a guy.
Here's a guy. He's running over here, but the ball's over there. Now I feel like there's a turkey. Oh, boom!
Do I have to overdraw like crazy? Absolutely. If you got a Telestrator,
Absolutely.
you got to treat it like Loba stick. You got to stick in the ground, and now you got to use it. All the power that you have, got to totally abuse it.
Oh man.
That's true. Madden never flew.
Nope, he had his bus.
Which honestly isn't for the gig that they're doing. Going across the country in a beautiful, wonderful cruiser motorhome thing. If I mean, it's a bus. Like, that's not a bad deal.
His bus almost ran me off the road outside of Philly once.
I'm
I'm assuming he was driving. That's my best guess.
I never did run into the Madden Cruiser. I did run into the Sunday Night Football truck, though, because most TV, it's even like, some of the network big packages like NFL, and they might all have their own trucks, but at one point, you would always hire a TV truck in the region to which you were broadcasting from. So let's say one weekend, CBS has a Sunday game at the Meadowlands for the Jets. And then the next game that they need is the Chargers when they were in San Diego, right? It doesn't make sense for them to drive cross country for one of their many Sunday games. Instead, they might reserve TV trucks that are already in the area. Well, the Sunday night game has so many cameras, and it's such a big deal to NBC because they only have the one game per week. They actually do move their truck from site to site. And one time, we were just driving in the middle of Wyoming, and here comes the Sunday Night Football truck just driving by. So, yep, I have a picture of that somewhere.
Nice.
The
the Oscar Mayer Weenie Mobile?
Yes, been in there.
That's based in Indiana. So there's like we see it's here like literally all the time. I just saw they were hiring actually, and I was tempted to apply so I could drive a giant hot dog down the highway.
The Wienermobile is okay, by the way, to Google. It is Google safe. Wienermobile.
Yes,
looks like
just
that.
make sure you type in Wienermobile.
Yes.
Not something else.
Yep, I've been in that thing. Someone made a
Driving
Wienermobile.
That's scary.
Yeah.
It's really fun to watch it driving down the highway though, because you're like, what is that? Okay.
It's true.
The quadruple take.
I saw the story while Sean was giving the news, and coming up later this hour, we'll have our takeaways that were pretty okay, clip of the day, and also Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. But apparently, IGN's reporting that Toys R Us might try to make a comeback.
Didn't they?
I know.
Well,
yep.
I'm confused by it, right? Because I feel like we went through this last year pre-COVID. Like, wasn't it last Christmas? They're like, oh, we're gonna try and do pop-up stores, and it didn't take, just because everyone still does online stuff, and this year it obviously didn't. It wouldn't have worked at all anyway. But yeah, no, that's really interesting. So it acquired a WHP Global, which is a New York-based brand management company, acquired controlling interest in True Kids, the parent company of Toys R Us, Babies R Us, and Jeffrey the Draft Brands. Is Jeffrey the Draft Brands like a... I've never heard of that before. I mean, I know who Jeffrey the Draft is, but I didn't realize there was like a brand. We're in the brand business, and Toys R Us is the single most credible, trusted, and beloved toy brand in the world. I don't know if I ever believed that.
KB Toys online too.
Like, seriously. Oh man, I forgot about KB Toys. But yeah, it closed in June of 2018. And now they're hoping to... Apparently the brand is still alive. The company launched 2 pop-up Toys R Us locations, in Houston and Paramus, New Jersey during the holiday season in 2019. Had more floor space to allow customers to test products. Both locations shuttered as a result of bad foot traffic and COVID-19. So, interesting. I can't imagine, especially in the Amazon age. Like, is that something? Is a toy store something that is needed? Yeah,
I would guess not, since all of Toys R Us shut down just 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe
Has KB been gone longer?
Oh, I'm sure. I haven't seen a KB Toys in forever. I'm guessing that this company that bought the brand is just hoping that heart, absence makes the heart grow fonder. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, like they said, they tried it 2 years ago. It didn't work. But of course, there could have been a variety of reasons. But I mean, I could see if you open up like 10 stores nationwide, right? Like find regions and just put a couple of them, and there you go. But like trying to open it to the point of where it was before is just stupid.
I thought the same thing, Chris. I was wondering if it was still around because that made me think
it's
of
open in New York.
The movie Big, where they go in and experience the toy store. Like, to Mike's point, you have less of them and make it more of an event and excitement to go there. That kind of adds that scarcity factor, right? So,
yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know FAO Schwartz was bigger than just the New York store, so that would be news to me.
It closed down in 2015, but then it opened up again. But I think it's just that main, like, big store, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're going to try it again. That's news from IGN, and we have community games coming up at the end of this gunfight game.
Whoa! I used to remember getting the Toys R Us like booklet the whatchamacallit, the big like 8,000 page thing with all the toys, and I'd be like, I want this and this and this and this, and then I wouldn't get any of it. It was fun to look at, though.
This might be the Lady K fact of the day. Toys R Us are blacklisted by Job Center for shady employment tactics in the UK.
Not surprised, because, I mean, it's, oh, I'm shooting everyody.
That's a ceiling.
Nobody at the same time.
That was the ceiling.
Yep, that was definitely the ceiling. I
good
killed the heck out of the ceiling.
Morning, FHC.
Hello, FHC. Greetings, Final Hour crew, ambassador Nintendo nerds.
Hope your stream went well yesterday. I did get the reminder that I always have on my phone that says host back rolls, and I forgot because I was busy doing scoring stuff. Oh, we did it. Sean and Mike were not big fans of it.
What were we not big fans of?
Right here. It's the flag. Maybe right there. The
Oh
knife.
my gosh.
The knife 3v3.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible.
I'll play it with you back rolls.
you guys have fun. I don't know what that guy was just doing.
Shooting you in the face.
He was like going, like freaking out, wiggity wiggity wild.
I cannot get somebody down all the way. I've had so much partial damage today. It's crazy. It'd be like an Apex game where I have, 4,000 damage and 1 kill. That's how I feel about the way my COD games have gone today.
Yeah.
Must be Dead by Daylight, but knifing in this game has grown on me. Yeah, I like running around with a knife in this game.
And I didn't realize. Oh, this is DMR. I was like, oh, why is there only 20 rounds? See? They must be just sitting back.
Right clear.
Behind me. Coming up to the flag.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that sucks. I did that. I played that so poorly. It was bad. It was bad. This was the best play.
It's bad. Dude. Nice.
Me shooting the
Take
ground like
that.
4 times against a still target. Well, and that's what the press release said, Sushi, is that in many parts of the world, it's still a thriving brand. It just died in the U.S.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they're banking on, is there's a worldliness to it, perhaps? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that poses a question too. Like, what does online shopping look like in other countries? Like, do other countries not do it as predominantly as the States do? You know, like, because it's, I mean, Amazon is gigantor here, right? Like, people very rarely go shopping because they want to just order something on Amazon and have it come to their front door. Our UK friends, is it very prominent over there? And Sushi, what about Canada? Like, is it a big thing in Canada too? Oh, that was not a flash, it was smoke. Thought I threw a flash, I was wrong. Oh no.
Oh no. I hit that pole.
That was good. Yeah, look at that. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for like 2.5 hours.
This was in Canada? They hardly closed down the mall or shops?
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed that because Canada has done so well with COVID response. I'm shooting so poorly today.
Oh, that's an open area. I hate the laser. Oh, one of the guys just blew themselves up. Thank you.
Let's try.
I can't see you. Can you see me? Yes, you can.
We are losers, chat. All right, Mike.
I'm a loser, baby, because that guy shot me.
He's just lying down. It is Gaming Morning Show, 8:19 West Coast time, 11:19 in the East, 3:19 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Clip of the day coming up in a little bit. We'll also have takeaways that were pretty okay. It is Keegan-Michael Key birthday today. I mean, Reese Witherspoon had a birthday today. William Shatner had a birthday today. So some pretty talented folks celebrating birthdays today. It is also Lady K's birthday month. I mean, Bob Costas is really talented in the sports commentary world and broadcast world in general. So you got someone else there.
You know, there was another guy with the people. There was Bill Nye the Science Guy. Not really his birthday. Dexter Fowler was only 35. Matthew Modine. He was in a movie about like the America's Cup forever ago. It was a really interesting movie. I have to find the name.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nintendo said that, according to Mac, other Canadian sources of mine, handling in Canada is not as good as we think it is. It's just not as bad as the American response to the virus. So that is true. I mean, you hold up pretty much anyone's response to the virus and put it up against the United States. Things could have been different. But hey, Chris M.E. is getting a vaccine today, so...
Go, Chris. Go, Chris. It's your vaccine day.
So if anyone has a favorite show or movie that Keegan-Michael Key, otherwise known as KMK, widely known as KMK, let us know, or your best Key and Peele sketch of all time.
Wisely.
All right, let's play some community games. How about it's time?
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's
That
mouth.
sounds good to me.
Good. Just dead.
Or we could play Words on Stream, since Kiki's not here and Kiki's not a big fan.
Words on stream.
We will have...
What's the vaccination thing look like up in Oregon? Is it open to whoever? Or do you guys-
No, it's still educators.
Is that all?
I mean,
And old folks
there's lots
probably,
more
right?
prior to that. But that's kind of the level it's on at this point.
Gotcha. We just hit 40-year-olds, so I'm on the cusp.
Nice. All right, here we go. It is don't let the person floating from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. We already have good old guesses from F, QZ, and
Nice.
so not bad so far. If you have a guess, feel free to throw it in there. This is long word, few letters. Great. This is going to be really easy.
Long word, few letters.
E from AJ, that hits.
Yes.
Thank you, Bob.
Deny.
FQZ. Any other guesses? Welcome. Welcome, Pickle. We knew you were going to show up soon.
Hello, FHC.
It's good to see you here, guessing Shaq. Do you think that's Shaq, Mike? Do you agree?
No.
Shaq.
Pickle, how are you feeling today, buddy? You feeling okay?
The reason for Pickle not to feel well?
He claims that he was bullied last night on stream because we just wanted to see him draw. Yeah. And so we may have redeemed like 9 or 10 different drawing picture things. You know, I mean, whatever. But at one point, he made it like 150,000 community points.
Did anyone have enough of it?
Yeah, one person did, and he ignored them.
Why wouldn't I be fun? Or why wouldn't I be fine? Yeah, you're fine.
We did not bully. Okay, maybe fine. You know what? Maybe a little bit of bullying. I don't know. Edelweiss.
Ass.
What?
Bob, what did you just say?
Ass.
Wait, what?
You got Bob to say ass.
And.
Okay. N.
Wow. Long word, few letters. By the way, we're on a 34 balloon streak, so
Plus sign.
don't think so.
And then yeah, no, dude, Nacho Dander had 150,000 points that he put in there, and you just ignored him.
Yeah,
So,
rough.
it's ridiculous. And happened unconscious. Ooh, AJ is maybe possibly cracked.
He is cracked. Blank 3. Blank. Damn it. Bank 3 balloons. Ugh.
Roman Reigns retained the Universal title last night. Payback.
Imagine typing it at your internet, going, ha! It's good to see you, Copia. Good morning. Yeah, Copia was telling me earlier this morning that the wrestling wasn't great yesterday.
No good.
I.
No bueno. Myths and legend. Shaquille O'Neal.
Sushi, what's Bigfoot? What's that from?
It makes sense. That's a myth and a legend.
Oh.
You don't know what that one is?
Oh, I hit P. Damn it. If we lose, I lose. AJ's cracked.
Exclamation
what is it?
point.
Curry.
K-U-R-Y.
Curry.
Nice.
Bob knows. Anyone else? Mike, you got a letter? Oh, A from Curry. Sorry.
S.
S. R. This is
Ooh, that A
myths
hit a lot.
and legends. Aioli.
So,
Al.
Squirtle.
Storm ski.
E.
E and L hit.
Al. E.
Aristotle. Socrates. AJ might be cracked again.
Abominable Snowman. AJ, I don't know how you do this.
So before I hit this W and give you the payoff, I do have to tell you that one time my sister said something to the effect of abdominable snowman, and then that became a
Abdominable,
whole
yeah.
thing. It's like, hey, I'm the abdominable snowman. I'm here to pump you up. AJ gives us 3 more balloons. We're up to 40, chat. And we continue with rhyme time.
Wah, 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 wah.
8, 3, 7. That is your letter blank system.
8, 3,
Why are these so
7.
big?
Why is it so big? O from Lady K. Be excellent to each other.
Be excellent. Do we have any letters? What's going on?
Now, yeah, we got an E from AJ, who's cracked. You can't spell cracked without an E, am I right, AJ?
We have an S and an A.
S and an A and an E and an A and an O and an S and an A.
Question mark.
Nope, that's not one.
N.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, I can't yet. Not wrong there, Ryan.
Before and after.
B.
B.
All right, I'm gonna guess D because I think there's an and in there. There is. Rhyme time. A.
All right, AJ. Where is it, buddy?
A. N. D.
That's great.
It's my
D.
favorite type of skincare.
Wheelin' and dealin'.
Got a G. And we're gonna go wheelin' and dealin' from our friends. Look, it's my
Wheeling
O.
and dealing.
Wheeling and dealing. 2 more balloons. We're up to 42.
Piss stealing, limo riding, jet flying, son of a gun. Woo!
Kajito was right there with you, Mike, and we move it on to occupations. There's 10 blanks.
Wa 0.
Wah zero.
Wa 0.
You okay?
Wa
Bob?
0.
Okay. Bob's having a stroke. It's all
Bob's
good.
good. Bob's good.
Bob's good.
I'm pretty okay in here.
Oh, good. I was concerned, Bob.
A.
Hey, how you doing?
R. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Kajita tried accountant.
maybe.
Incorrect.
Wow, Bob.
That's
Nope.
rough, man. Jeez.
Is that an I from AJ? I hit.
Yes. Correct.
All right, you can guess, Mike.
I'm thinking. S.
Professional basketball player.
Shaq.
Darquiao.
I'm gonna be guitarist. Right?
Charquail?
No. I'm gonna guess T though. I think it ends in S.
Ist.
T.
Piartist.
T. 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 T.
Uh-oh.
T. 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 T.
Herbalist. Therapist. We're gonna start with T is
Herbalist.
not there. H. Nope.
Carrot mark.
Carrot mark.
I don't
Okay.
think that's there.
L.
L.
Al.
E.
E didn't hit.
And nope.
That was no, incorrect still.
O.
Oh.
Oh, it's not arborist.
Herbalist would have fit. They were just rude.
no,
It's not like florist. Nope, that wouldn't work.
there's an O. Oh, this is really stupid.
More, nor, vor, war.
M.
M. M as in Mary. Are you guessing
M
M?
as in marzipan.
M. Popped a balloon.
Sweet.
Something.
Pluralist. No.
No. I'm gonna go N. N hit.
And
There's 2 letters, chat.
Journalist.
We're fairly intelligent human beings, right?
Journalist.
Is it journalist?
Yeah, stupid.
Yay,
Kajito.
Kajito!
Kajito and
Correct.
I on the same wavelength, Kajito.
Another occupations chat. We've banked 44 though in 2 or 3 days. That's not bad. We're doing work.
Wavelength.
4.
Maybe I'm Kajito.
4.
Another
O,
occupation?
M. G.
Journalist.
Exclamation point.
Herbalist.
T.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Nah, I don't think that was it. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. What is the journalist? Yes, nice work. Sports.gaming definitely first.
You
morning
are a genius.
radio host.
T A.
So it's
E,
not an ist.
S.
T's. Haze.
Ding.
Woo! E?
Was that E with a
Niner.
question mark? E.
Absolute E? Tennessee.
N. N made it. News
Secretary.
host.
Newspaper man. No.
O from Mike. O. Neurosurgeon.
Oh. Who said that? Is that did you just come up with that off the top of your head?
That was me, neurosurgeon.
Wow.
3 balloons. And AJ was right on the cusp. Copia was right on the cusp. Opposites. Mike
Here
and
and
Ryan.
there.
M.
Poop and
I.
pee-pee.
K. E.
It is not hard and soft, but H in that front end. Boo.
Burr.
I just spelt the letter H wrong. I was no. You guessed hard and wait. You did. You weren't guessing hard and soft for this one.
What?
Yeah, Kajita. I thought you were guessing hard and soft for opposites. E.
E-I-O-U.
E.
Thanks, Kakuri.
Sometimes Y.
Rich and poor. Oh, Copia is cracked. That's 4 more balloons. We're up to 51, chat, and another opposites.
Have you played this before?
Boo.
Copia?
Copia, nice work.
Ding ding ding.
Yin
Yeah.
and yang.
He and poop.
Die. I like how we're just foregoing letters, and we're just gonna start throwing hot
Say the
and cold.
words.
It is hot and cold. Kajito. Oh wait, sorry. Kajito's guess was officially hot and cold.
Gosh, dang.
4 more balloons. I think we have had hot and
That's-
cold, and we're back to occupations again.
Horticulturist.
H. That's all I know how to spell with horticulture.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks, Bob. Chef. Okay. Private chef? No.
Swedish chef. I love that guy.
Kitchen chef? It's like, how do you spell sous chef? I think that's like 4
It's
letters.
S-O-U-S.
Yeah. Pastry chef. Kajito is cracked.
Watch it not be right. It's like
You
Hatch.
are a genius.
Hatch chef.
Shack chef. Pickle, can you draw me a pastry chef, please? I'd like to redeem my points.
I had him draw him drawing Zev, drawing Kate Zaid, drawing Scooby-Doo.
Like zoinks! G
Pretty good.
Scoob!
Dude, Copia was really good at that. this
Copia
week.
was cracked.
It was nuts.
Nice work on the sandwich, by the way. It's always about the props.
Opposites.
SHAQ.
That little giggle makes me so happy.
Hey! Alright, last one. Last one. Can we get to the 60 mark, chat? E!
Can we beat 94 on this one?
I also clicked F and it happened to hit, so I got lucky. These are opposites again. Mike and Ryan. Mike O and Ryan.
It doesn't start with an F.
Feets and head.
Fats and lean. T.
T from Mike.
E.
I should be working. Nah. I mean, Ack should be taking a test.
Bart. And T.
It's not fart.
Bart. S. We got an O from the last checkpoint. Oh, what is
Front
this?
and rear is the guess. That is from our friend AJ, who winds up finishing off the day with 63 balloons because AJ is cracked. Nice work, AJ. We are so proud of you.
Nice.
You've done very well.
Nice.
Nice work.
We're so
Oh,
close
yeah.
All right, back to
to
work.
that magic number.
Okay, Kajita, are you going back to work or are you telling load that checkpoint to go back to work? Those are two very different things.
Back to work.
It is great to see everyone this morning. Big thanks to AJ and Jordigi for the host this morning on Twitch. We are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and the Gaming Morning Show.tv. 8:38 on the West Coast. We've told you about a bunch of things, including Louis Galoob Toys. Game Genie. Did Louis
Louis
Galoob Toys
Galoob.
last longer than KB Toys?
I very much doubt it.
I very much doubt it as well.
Yeah. When with the inventing of the circular round reflector things called CDs,
Nice.
it was easier to hack into stuff and mod things, I think, than it was with the it's not a tubular device. What would it be called? A long device?
A
Yeah.
square device.
Square. Yeah, that's a good word.
Although the SNES was more
Square.
rectangular, so was the Genesis, right? So
True.
They were cartridges.
Art.
It's what Ruffles ended
Oh,
up basing
okay.
their potato chips on, was the Nintendo cartridges with their ridges. right, coming up
But
after
it
this
was
game,
really cool.
Nerd Alert. We'll tell you about the
Nerd alert!
Nerd Alert.
I like nerds.
It's World Water Day. Anyone else Gryffindor? That's what I'm told I am. So I have pride today because it's Gryffindor Pride Day.
I think
Mike
I'm a Hufflepuff.
is trying to pretend that he's young. So today is As Young as You Feel Day. How do you feel? How young do you feel?
I want to take a nap. That's how I feel.
It is Goof Off Day. Hello. And Daffodil Day. So.
Is that how you goof off? You go, hello.
Hello. La, la, la.
It's like my grandpa.
That's why we're on the internets today.
The internets.
Ravenclaw.
There was one. Where was it? When Japan was talking about the Power Japan, Bandai released a Pippin at Mark multimedia system that featured such amazing things as a 6 megabyte RAM, 14.4 kilobits per second modem, and a CD-ROM reader. It was like $600.
Wow.
I can't even imagine. I don't think you could run anything with those specs at this point.
So wait, are you Gryffindor too, Chris? So I was told I am based on the little hat test thing you take. Earlier, Lady K mentioned Ravenclaw, so I think you and Copia are the same. Also, Sean Copia, if you want to enhance your little love story here a little bit further, admitted was Ravenclaw as well.
I'm a Hufflepuff. I think I was a Hufflepuff. I don't remember.
Ravenclaw hype. Scott check.
Speaking of video games, if anybody out there enjoys playing the Minecraft Java, the GMS Minecraft server is up and running. You can enter via our Discord to get the sign-in or the invite information from sporks.gaming.
Also, speaking of Minecraft, Gaming Morning Show has a GMS Minecraft server. Did we talk about that yet, Mike, with you and me?
I was just... Oh, yeah, no. But yeah, so there's a fun... Ryan really likes Minecraft, so he'll be on there all the time.
I just laugh at the fact that apparently all talked about how there's definitely a Minecraft server for Gaming Morning Show, and I didn't know, and then Sean told me to check the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
So Sean and I, we had a little meeting on Thursday, and we agreed that I'm going to start getting daily briefings because I don't actually read anything. I just need the gist.
Sweet.
I miss so much.
Dang.
Pickle actually has seen our GMS Discord.
I know
or
Tycoons has been in there quite a bit. Tycoons and I have done a bunch of work with mining and getting some buildings up, and I know Sean has been working in there too. But if you want to come in, if you go to the GMS server, just type in !Discord like Ryan did. You can click on that little link right there. There's a server. You can put your Minecraft name in there. What just happened?
He died.
Oh, he's just shooting through the buildings. That's smart. But yeah, so you can just put your name in there for the invite. There are a few very basic rules. So Sean said we have a creative server, a survival server, and something else. I don't know. I don't know how to get to the other things. But the survival one is a lot of fun. And there's some basic stuff in there for you guys. There's a big community center that has stuff that you can use to kind of get moving. I know there's a buttload of cobblestone. But we ask if you're playing and you have a little bit of time, not a big thing, but if you can have extra stuff, maybe donate some of the stuff to the community as well. Take stuff out of the community, things that to help you along. The only thing we're asking is please don't be a dick. That's legit the only real rule. So like, don't destroy other people's stuff. That would be really, really nice not to do. Where do you go, Ryan?
He's behind you.
Oh, he isn't. Oh wait, is he? That's my shadow.
He's on the flag.
Oh, son of a butt face.
The answer, Nintendo, to having a spot where you can just run into the community chat It's the best place to put that, and you can say, "Hey, looking for people to learn about games."
Yep.
There's nothing that's out of realm in that community chat, so definitely ask there. Apparently, that last checkpoint knows about the server. Chris M.E. saying we need to get Ryan, Mike, and Sean to Minecraft Disney coming in the summer because I will not be available again until then.
Ever.
And don't be a dick should just be a general rule in life. Good advice, Kate Zade. Welcome to Automod, though.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that, it's a fun place. If you get really, really good, I don't know if there are raids in there. If you want to raid at some point, just let somebody know. But don't invite people to destroy houses. There's apparently a trash can. I don't know what that means, but there is one.
We have a community center, okay? And before there wasn't a trash can, okay? You with me so far? And now there is one.
Accurate. Sean, is the community center not the booby building anymore? Because I made it really easy to find. The community building looked like a giant set of boobs with candles on top. It was very distinctive and easy to spot. But now Sean had to be fancy.
Morning, Makita. It's good to see you this morning.
But it is Java, so unfortunately, if you have Xbox, I don't think it'll work on there.
I had so much cobblestone for the community, but I got stuck in the jungle and then died. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see. I worry about clogging up community chat with those kind of asks. Oh, no, please. We definitely will add more channels as the need requires. So this goes to everybody. If there's anything you want to put in the Discord, don't worry about the fact that there's not a specific channel for any of that stuff. Just please put it in the community chat. That's what we want.
I mean, Axe the other day posted something in there that I thought was good. Not good to see, but it just shows we're not saying you can only post certain things that are about video games or stuff like that. You can post whatever. Just keep it cleanish. No hate speech, obviously. And there you go.
The two channels that they have right now is the community chat. Apparently we've made a GMS Minecraft realm too, so we do have a Minecraft specific channel. So there you go. Maybe that's where you post something about Minecraft. I don't know. Talk to sports.gaming. Just tag at the manager, and you'll get what you need out of the Discord.
And Joel, it is kind of a smallish cave right now, but please feel we're gonna. I would like to make it very large, a large mining area. Wow.
Is it Bobby looking though? Sports.gaming. That's important to know. More news on the follow-up to Makita talks about some of the news that Sean shared, which was the 10 free games for PS4. They are now coming out March 25th, so be sure to check those out. Lady K saying if you guys get Bedrock, we can play, but I can't play Java.
Is Bedrock the console one, Lady K? Because if it is, like Sean said, I mean, we can try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? It doesn't work, so then it's just like before.
Nice job.
Oh wow! Right in the face.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah, hey, Lady K, send your name to Sean, your Minecraft name, and we'll add you or try to add you. And if it works, then perfect.
Yeah, I'll give you the breakdown. I didn't know there was a GMS Minecraft realm, but community chats for everything but links. Links go in the good vibes. If you want to brag about somebody, share their link. Minecraft, I'm guessing Minecraft. And then birthdays, let us know when your birthdays are. So there you go. That's apparently the geography of the Discord. And of course, if you're Patreon, you can also join the Patreon chat as well.
Sean put a link in the regular one, just FYI.
There's also a link in the regular one.
Sean.
Also,
no.
Breaking news, there's a GMS Minecraft server.
You guys know that we're getting a GMS Minecraft server?
Nobody knows this yet. We're going to make a big announcement right now. Can I get a drum roll, please? Brand new information. GMS. So excited to let you know for the first time ever that there is a GMS Minecraft server, and you can join us on it. How'd I do?
Feel free to build a house too. If you want to build a tree house, build a tree house.
And then destroy everything.
This is why Ryan's not allowed to play.
I'm gonna destroy something accidentally.
Ty killed me the other day. Tycoons killed me.
I did
in the
see that
game.
clip. That
was
made the
cool.
Clip ME show. So.
Sure did. Sure did.
Bedrock is PC console crossplay. My Microsoft account is Lady Karen Gale. So if you're looking for the Microsoft account of Lady Karen Gale,
Hey AJ, we'll look into that. We'll see how hard it is to make a Minecraft server.
Okay.
But Sean said there's a creative one and then an unknown one. How do you switch to the creative one, Sean? Can you put that in the Discord? Not here, obviously, because great. That's very helpful, Ryan. Speaking of nerds,
hi, I'm Puppet Pals Ryan, and I'm here to tell you that for the first time ever, we're letting you know about a Gaming Morning Show Minecraft server. So, if anyone ever thought it was a good idea, good news. We're now telling you about it for the first time ever. Thank you very much.
wonderful.
All right, it is time for Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. It is time for the clip of the day, and it is time for takeaways that were pretty okay. Before we do, though, we got to let Mike nerd out. It's time for Nerd Alert!
Nerd alert. So, speaking of nerds, have you guys ever really wanted to talk to a plant?
Yep,
And then have it talk back to you?
absolutely.
I know every day when I'm looking at this tree outside my window, I'm like, what are you thinking? Well, in Singapore, they have found a way to do that. So Nanyang Technological University in Singapore has created a device that can conduct electrical signals to and from plants, allowing you to be able to communicate with them. Normally, when they do when you kind of do like one of those studies, you put electrodes on things like on your brain or on your chest. But I don't know if you've looked at plants. A lot of them don't look like they're made very well for putting electrodes on. So they created this stuff. It's a gel-like electrode that can attach to the surface of plants. So it's not one of the big flat ones. It's kind of like a gooey one that they put on there. But they're able to monitor the electrical signals of the plants, and it kind of helps them to figure out when they are reacting. So, according to Professor Chen Jiodong, he said, by monitoring the electrical signals of the stations, we may be able to detect potential distress signals and distortions. When used in agriculture, farmers may discover when the disease is in the process of progression, even before the full symptoms appear on crops, such as yellow leaves, and this may give us the opportunity to work quickly to increase crop productivity in the maximum extent possible. So a practical application is if they can put these little thingamabobbers on the plants, if they are attacked by a disease, they'll be able to kind of send out like a little help me signal that says, hey, help me. And then farmers can kind of jump on it before it becomes an issue, and then there you go. So
That
that's
bonsai
pretty,
tree
it's pretty
clearly
neat.
says, do not resuscitate.
Exactly. So I can figure out if the bonsai tree actually wants to live or not. So it's pretty amazing.
AJ said a tree tried to befriend me once. It told me that they only had tree friends and wanted to branch out.
Nice. I'll take it. Acceptable.
I do owe myself a couple of mispronunciations though today. I've had probably several over the course of a certain amount of time and have been slacking lately, so I need to do a better job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Let's see. I am going to play this one for clip of the day. Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. If you miss any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News that we do halfway through the first hour, check out
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
It's on Twitter. We are at WatchGMS. The Resident Evil movie reboot has some details. It will have a mansion. It seemingly is going to be based more around the original video game than the past Resident Evil movies, says from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. Speaking of, as Sean put it, video games becoming some sort of visual medium that's not video games, The Last of Us HBO show has details revealed according to Jonathan Dornbush of IGN. And Jackbox Party Pack 8 has details revealed according to Daniel Tack of Game Informer. And guess what?
What?
There was no name of the morning because Sean said Vaporum Lockdown on Switch is the only game out today. and refuse to give it to them.
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't. I mean, I don't want to be a jerk or anything, but it doesn't deserve the name of the morning just because it's the only one there.
All right, stay tuned. After the show, we are going to send our Twitch audience to Tiny Tabso because we have never rated Tiny before, and Tabso was able to make it to the show for the first time in quite some time, and according to Maiko, fix the sleep schedule with super glue.
Yeah, thanks. Way to go, Tabs.
Nice. So thank you for the recommendations, ambassadors. Dad joke, here's when I never wanted to believe that my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker, but when I got home, all the signs were there. It is time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. It is, in fact, time for the clip of the day.
And last night she was pretending it was a blanket. An 8x11 piece of paper.
Nice.
Yep.
Not a very warm blanket.
No, not usually. Perpetuity. That's 5 syllables. Ryan, what did you? I wasn't listening to what you said.
It is.
So what about
it is into
perpetuity?
the unforeseeable future.
Oh,
Just
why don't you just say forever?
because it might not last forever. That would be false advertising.
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair. Are you excited then? Now that you've seen the plot for this, Sean, are you excited for the Resident Evil movie? Or I guess it's not really the plot, but like the idea behind it.
Yes, I have been.
We got a meow on microphone.
Wow.
The microphone meow was so good.
A drive-by meowing.
It was even better the second time. In the segment prior to that, which we'll post on our Twitter as well, Arturo was messing with some paper and it sounded like Sean was legitimately in a newsroom. It was great. It was great. Good job. Drive by meow. There you go.
Ridiculous.
All right, that is the show for today, 8:56 on the West Coast. Chat, what were your takeaways that were pretty okay? The things that you learned from our show that maybe you would not have been able to go about your Monday without knowing. Meanwhile, Makita, I tried to make her friend, but I ended up getting a down feeling. Makita, I'm not following that one.
No, I think it was supposed to be a dad joke.
I know.
Not a dad joke. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Makita. I didn't make that one. I mean, plants talking back would help gardeners and herbalists know what they need. That is true.
Yeah, exactly.
They have no brain or chests. That's according to a doctor. So your tree's thinking, close your blinds.
Accurate.
Maybe get some blinds as well. All right, Mike, your favorite part of the show. What was your takeaway that was pretty okay?
That my takeaway that was pretty okay today is that we added someone to the sound effects department. So welcome Arturo.
My takeaway that was pretty okay is when Mike's wife wants to let Mike know about something that's happening in the neighborhood, Megan doesn't go straight to Mike and said post it on the Facebook neighborhood group. Speaking of which,
Find us on Facebook Gaming.
thank you, Bob. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. We are going to send you over to Tiny Tabso for those watching on Twitch. Look, it's Michael. Will be streaming tomorrow. We'll have a full Sean, Ryan, and Mike show on Wednesday and Thursday this week because, what's his name? Sports.gaming had to go do doctor stuff. All right.
Doctors.
Pickle, it was great to see you this morning. Nintendo, also AJ, Lady K, Axe, Makita, everyone who joined us this morning, everyone in the first couple hours as well. Big thanks to Jordigi and AJ for the hosts as well on Twitch. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
When will you have time to keep me in your life? So, our past is forgotten, our stories rewritten.
Hello, FHC. Hello, FHC. Hello, FHC.